stand up. We are all set for the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you can raise, please stand up for the national anthem. Bharat Mata Ki! Wonderful. That is already, we have a lot of energy in this room. Wonderful. Good morning to you all and welcome once again for the second time in the last 2 years. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि क्रेडाई ने ये जो मॉडल अपनाया है ऑक्शन का. This is the way we all come together, we all bond together. इसके साथ हम लोग सब साथ में हैं और ये मॉडल जो ऑक्शन का है वो क्रेडाई की कमेटी ने अपना लिया है और इसके वजह से हम सब टूर्नामेंट के पहले भी इस तरह से मिल सकते हैं. एंड दिस इज द वे टू गो. This is the way to be bonding together and come with a better experience for your tournament. Thank you very much. And before we move ahead, it's time for me to call upon on the stage the owners. जो owners जो है उनको आप पहले देख लीजिए, पहले मिल लीजिए और मैं उनसे यहाँ पर आपका परिचय कराऊंगा. I will call them one by one on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for और आप you can all welcome them with a round of applause because owners और ये teams जो है ये owners के वजह से ही हैं. They are here because of their investment, what they have done for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, first I would like to call upon the team owner for the Courtyard Gladiators, Viral and Ruchir Sheth. Thank you, Viral Bhai. Thank you for being the owner of the Courtyard Gladiators. Please, sir. Thank you. Next, I would like to call upon Kamaxi Kingmakers Manoj Bhimani. Right, we have Kamaxi Makers Manoj Bhimani. Next, one of the hot favorites, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ankit Thakkar for the Kanha Capitals. Can we have a round of applause for Kanha Capitals and Ankit Thakkar. Next, Kesar Madhuvan, Rakesh Shah and Jigar Shah. Thank you Rakesh Bhai and Jigar Bhai. अगला मैं बुलाऊंगा स्टेज पर विक्रम गुप्ता for Trisha Alliance. Yes, we have Mr. Virat here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being the owner for the Trisha Alliance. This is our 5th team for the day. Next, but on this time is time to tell me the name of Survi Tigers, Drumil Patel. On the next is the champions for the last year, Sherwood's 11, Sachin Patel. Thank you, Sachin Bhai. Thank you for being here and being the owner of the Sherwood 11. Next on this list is Tejas and Prerak for the Madhuvan Titans. On the list next, ladies and gentlemen, is a new team. I'd like to welcome Paresh Maru for Arya Dominators. Thank you very much, Paresh Bhai. And last but not the least on the list is the Nilay Chotai for Ananta Stallions. Thank you very much, Mr. Nilesh Chotai. मैं किसी से स्पेसिफिकली कुछ बात नहीं करूंगा, मैं सिर्फ आप में से कोई कुछ भी बोलना चाहता है. I know you're all काफी. Nilesh, would you like to say something for the forthcoming? Anyone who would like to speak? Yes.
How's the Joes? How's the Joes? Sir.
All right. अगर आप में से कोई कुछ बोलना चाहता है, कान से. All right. Everyone is very shy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, owners. ये है हमारे team owners, and they will be fighting it out from March 10th to the March 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, एक बार जोर से इनके लिए तालियां हो जाए. Thank you very much, sir. You can please. We will be calling you for unveiling the trophy. Thank you. I know there is a lot of echo. ये जो hall की वजह से थोड़ा echo ज़्यादा है. Anyways. Thank you very much, team owners, and I will quickly call upon the team behind इस महफिल, इस शानदार सवेरे के पीछे जो कमेटी जुड़ी हुई है. मैं बुलाना चाहूँगा चेयरमैन को जो हमारे क्रीडाई के हैं, मिस्टर प्रीतेश शाह. Ladies and gentlemen on the stage, Mr. Pritesh Shah. He has just entered the room. Pritesh भाई अगर आप स्टेज पर आए. And then Mr. Mayank Patel, the president of Credai. Then I would like to call upon Munjal Thakkar, Vice President. Is Munjal here? No, Munjal is not here. I'd like to call upon Ronak Patel, Vice President for Credai on the stage. Naresh Patel, the Secretary, if he's here. So these are the teams who will be working for you. ये सब last 5-10 से 15 तक आपके लिए काम करने वाले हो. आप स्टेज पर आ जाइए सर. Thank you, sir. And I'd like to call upon Drumil Patel, Parth Patel, Ronak Shah, Bhavish Patel, Keyur and Manthan Shah, Harendra Patel, Sachin Patel and Yogesh Solanki. अगर आप यहाँ पे हैं तो please come up. That is you, lovely. Thank you very much. This is the committee behind this wonderful tournament being organized. So ये जो भी है, we'll also like to call upon Mr. Dhirubhai Gajera. Dhirubhai अगर आप यहाँ पे हैं तो yes, thank you sir. So this is the Credai team who will be working for you, with you, आपके साथ, और ये बने रहेंगे अगले एक वीक, मार्च 10 तारीख से 15 तारीख तक ये आपके साथ होंगे. इन्होंने बहुत मेहनत किया है ये स्टेज को, इस स्टेज पर आने के लिए. Let's have a huge round of applause for this wonderful Credai team. Thank you very much, sirs. We will call you for the unveiling of the trophy. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. मयंक भाई अभी आ रहे हैं. Thank you. We also have a list of sponsors जो हमारे, आप तीनों आ जाओ, प्रीतेश भाई, मयंक भाई और धीरू भाई, आप तीनों. यस सर, हम जो अनवीलिंग करेंगे वो ट्रॉफी जो ओनर्स को भी बुलाएंगे उनके साथ. will also like to call upon. So now I call upon all the owners to be present here. All the owners of the teams, अगर आप आ जाए तो इनके साथ ये तीन हमारे जो क्रीडाई के जो मेन कमिटी है इन लोग के साथ आप ये we can unveil the trophy जिसके लिए आप खेल रहे हैं. So you will be playing for this wonderful trophy. It's time to unveil the trophy. इसको unveiling कहा जाता है. Ladies and gentlemen, आप पांच पांच करके एक साइड पे आ जाइए. पांच पांच करके तो I know. This is what you will be playing for. You will be playing for this wonderful trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to unveil the trophy for which you will be playing from the March 10th to the 15th of March 2026. The Credai 2026 trophy is being unveiled here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I think अगर आप सबको एक मौका मिल रहा है इस ट्रॉफी पे हाथ रखने का, बट 15 तारीख की उस रात को या उस शाम को सिर्फ एक ही टीम होगा जो इस ट्रॉफी को अपने साथ घर ले जाएंगे. वो कौन सी टीम होगी हम जरूर 15 तारीख की रात को या शाम को हम जान लेंगे. Thank you very much. We had the unveiling of the trophy. Do we have the video ready? Mayank, do we have the video ready? हम आगे बढ़ने से पहले आपको एक वीडियो बताना चाहते हैं. There was a wonderful video for you all. This is what we are playing for. हम इसके लिए खेलने वाले हैं और we had the unveiling of the trophy. आपके साथ आपके टेबल पर एक रूल का एक पेज रखा हुआ है. आप उसको पढ़ लीजिएगा और if you have any doubts आप पूछ सकते हैं. और जब ऑक्शन होगा तो वहाँ पे जो फिगर्स लिखे हुए हैं उस फिगर्स में कुछ चेंजेस हैं. So there is a change in the figures. 10,000 तक हम 1,000 तक जाएंगे. 10,000 will be 1,000. Okay, 10,000 तक 1,000 तक जाएंगे. मयंक, right? And उसके बाद 2,000 से बढ़ेगा. 10,000 के बाद 2,000 से बढ़ेगा. हम 5,000 पे बोली शुरू करेंगे. 5,000 पे बोली शुरू करेंगे और 1,000 से आगे बढ़ेगा 1,000 से. उसके बाद we will have 10,000, then 12, then 14, वैसे होगा और उसके बाद वो ही रहेगा. You want me to make the rules clear? आपको rules आपके पास है जो टूर्नामेंट के rules हैं वो anyone आपको आपके पास जो rules हैं if you have any doubts कोई माइक लेके अगर जाएगा तो अगर किसी को कुछ डाउट्स है तो अभी पूछ सकते हैं रूल्स के बारे में. Anyone to have anyone किसी का कोई डाउट्स है? सर वो जो Survi Tigers, yeah. Can you move that? Yeah, thank you, thank you. Any doubts for anyone? Anyone among the rules और जो auction के rules हैं वो आपको clear है तो हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. We can go ahead with the auction. All clear, sirs? एक बॉलर सिर्फ 2 ही ओवर डाल सकते हैं और गए साल 20 रन डिक्लेयर था, इस साल 18 रन डिक्लेयर है. रनों की गिनती कम हो रही है. ऑलराइट, मैं ये मानता हूं यहां पर केसर मधुवन. आर यू ऑल रेडी? सर थैंक यू. अनंता, त्रिशा लायंस, काना कैपिटल, कामा ग्लैडिएटर्स, कोर्टयार्ड ग्लैडिएटर्स, शेरवुड, Kamaxi Kingmakers, Survi Tigers, Madhuvan Titans, Arya Dominators. Points? हाँ बोलो. यह बोल दिया. मैं वापस बोलता हूं कि 2000 5000 के बाद 1000 की बोली होगी, 10,000 तक, उसके बाद 2000 की बोली होगी. We are all set, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have the first player on your screen. Total amount is 2 lakhs. वो वहां पे लिखा हुआ है 2 लाख तक जाएंगे. So पहला player on your screen is an all-rounder, जय जी मैथा. 23 वर्षीय है, या उनका नंबर है 33 जंगल में. और let's see, ladies and gentlemen, 5,000. I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000. Anyone for Jay Mehta at 5,000? I saw them first, and then 7,000, and then 9,000 here. 9,000. So the problem, Mayank, will be 5 से 2 जाएंगे तो 9 पे आएगा. So we can't do at 10. Or it is 1,000. All right, we have at 6, at 7. Did you go for him? Kana 7, 8 here, 9 here. Courtyard 9. Courtyard, aap nahi kare. Okay, we have 8,000 with Kana, 9,000 with Trisha, 9,000 with Trisha. Yeah, 10,000 with Kesar. Anyone? 10,000 with Kesar. Anyone here? 10,000 for Jigar. 10,000. 10,000. 12,000. 14,000. 14,000 with Trisha Lions. 14,000 here. 14,000 with Trisha Lions. For Jay Mehta, 14,000 Trisha Lions. We have 16,000 with the Kana Capital. 16,000. 16,000 with the Kana Capital here. No one here? 16,000 Kana Capital, 18,000 Kesar, 18,000 Kesar Madhuvan. We have 20,000, the Courtyard Gladiators. The Courtyard Gladiators, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 par. Jay Mehta, 20,000. Anyone? 22, 24. 24 Kesar Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan at 24,000. Jay Mehta, 24,000. 24,000. 26,000. 26,000. 26,000. 26,000. 26,000. Anyone? 28,000, 28,000, 28,000 for the Trisha Lions. I don't see anyone at 28. At for Jay Mehta, Trisha Lions, हमारे पहले player 30,000 for Kesar Madhuvan, 32 here for the Survi Tigers, 34 here at Madhuvan, 36 for the Gladiators, 36 for the Gladiators, 38 for Survi, 38, 38, 38, it's yours, 38 for the Survi Tigers, new entrants. 40,000 for Kesar Madhuvan, 40,000, 42 here, 42 for Survi, 42,000, 42,000 for Survi. Anyone here? 42,000. I don't see anyone. I see Sherwood's coming in at 44. At 46 is Gladiators, 46,000, 46,000 for Jay Mehta, 46,000. I don't see anyone. 48,000. Sherwood at 48,000. 48,000. Sherwood's coming in late for Jay Mehta, 48,000. 48, 50,000 for Survi Tigers, 50,000, 50,000 here, 50, anyone for 50? I am having the hammer in the hand at 50,000, 52,000 for Trisha, 54 for Kesan, 54,000, 54,000. I don't see anyone interested anymore after 54,000, 56 and 58 here, 58,000 Sherwoods, 58. Anyone? 58 for Sherwoods for this wonderful player, Jay Mehta at 58,000, 60,000. 60,000 for Kesar. 60,000. I saw 62 and then I saw 64. Trisha Lyons at 64,000. 64. 66,000. 66,000. Jay Mehta, 66,000 with Sherwoods. 66. Here, anyone? 66,000. Jay Mehta, 68,000 here. 68,000. Kesar Madhuvan, Jay Mehta, 70,000 with the Kana Capital. 70,000. Kana Capital, 70,000. 70,000. 70,000. Anyone? 70? 72,000. Kesar Madhuvan, 72,000. 72,000. 74,000. 74,000. Survi Tigers at 74,000. Anyone here? 74,000. Survi Tigers. 76 Sherwoods. 76 Sherwoods. 76,000 with the Sherwoods. Jay Mehta. एक और बार देख लो. 76,000. Sherwoods. 76,000. I'm having the hammer in my hand. I don't see anyone bidding above 78 here. 78 for the Survi. 78 for Survi. Once I hit the hammer, you will not be able to. 80,000. Kesar Madhuvan, 80,000. 80,000 number one. 80,000 two. 82,000 here. 82,000. 82,000 with the Survi Tigers. 82,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the first one going for 82,000. I don't see anyone lifting the pedal anymore. Jay Mehta, 84,000. 84,000. 84,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. 84,000. 84,000. 84,000. 84,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. So I'm all set to hit the hammer in favor of Kesar Madhuvan. 86,000 here. Survi Tigers, 86,000. 86,000 here. 86 with the Survi. 86. Survi Tigers, 86. 88,000. 88,000. Kesar Madhuvan's 88,000. This is hotting up here at this wonderful hall. 88,000. Jay Mehta. 88,000. पहला ही player है. 88,000 Kesar Madhuvan. I am all set to hit the hammer. 90,000 Survi Tigers. 90,000. 90,000. 90,000. 90,000. 90,000. I don't see 92,000. 92,000. 92,000. 92,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. 92,000. 92, 94, 94,000. Jay Mehta, 94,000. Survi Tigers. I don't see anyone bidding. I hit the hammer in favor of Survi Tigers for 94,000. So we have started on a very promising road. 94,000 for Jay Mehta in favor of Survi Tigers. Keval Patel, number 40, Keval Patel. We start with 5,000. Anyone for 5,000? For Keval Patel, 5,000, 5,000, 6,000 with the Courtyard Gladiator, 6,000. Anyone for 6,000? 6,000 with Courtyard, 7,000 here, 7,000, 7,000 here, 7,000, 8,000, Courtyard, 8,000, 8,000 here, 8,000, 8,000, Courtyard, 8,000. Anyone with the Courtyard, 9,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. 9,000, 10,000 with Courtyard, 10,000, 10,000 here, 10,000, 12,000, Kesar Madhuvan, 12,000, 12,000, 14,000, 14,000. अगर आपको बोली बढ़ानी हो और आपको स्ट्रेट अवे 30,000 बोलना हो, आपके पास वो ऑप्शन भी है. जिसको अगर वो डेस्परेटनेस बताना हो या आपको लगता है कि ये आपको ही लेना है तो आप ज़्यादा बोली बोल सकते हैं. 14,000 with the Gladiators, Courtyard. 14,000. 14,000. Keval Patel, 14,000 with the Courtyard Gladiators. 14,000. I don't see anyone. I see 16,000 with the Kesar. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000 for the Kesar Madhuvan for Keval Patel. 16,000. Anyone? I don't see anyone interested in Keval Patel. I'm hitting the hammer. 18,000. Courtyard. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000 for the Courtyard. 18,000. Anyone? I don't see. 20,000 for Madhuvan. 20,000 for Madhuvan. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. I don't see anyone racing their pedal for 20,000. Kesar Madhuvan. I don't see anyone. I declare Keval Patel sold for Madhuvan for 20,000. 20,000. Keval Patel sold to Kesar Madhuvan. On your screen, the next player, the third one of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Nishit Patel. Nishit Patel, I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000. Anyone for Nishit Patel? Anyone here? I don't see anyone. 5,000. Nishit Patel, 5,000. I don't see any bidders for Nishit Patel. I'm going to declare him. First is Survi Tigers, 6, and 6,000 is Courtyard. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000 here. Sherwood, 7,000. Nishit Patel, 7,000. 7,000, 8,000 Courtyard, 8,000. 8,000 Courtyard with Nishit Patel, 9,000 here. 9,000 with Sherwoods, 9,000. Sherwoods, 9,000. Nishit Patel. Anyone? Nishit Patel, 9,000. 9,000 Nishit Patel, Sherwoods. 9,000 Nishit Patel, Sherwoods. Anyone here? I don't see anyone in favor. I am going to sell Nishit Patel for Sherwoods for before Madhuvan Titans come here for 10,000. 10,000. Nishit Patel, Madhuvan Titans, 10,000. 10,000. Nishit Patel, 12,000 to Sherwoods. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Anyone here? 12,000. 12,000. I don't see here. 14,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. Madhuvan Titans with 14,000. 16 with the Courtyard. 16 with the Courtyard. 16 with the Courtyard now. 16. 18 with Madhuvan. 18 with Madhuvan. 18 with Madhuvan. 18 with the Madhuvan Titans. Anyone? 18? Nishit Patel, 18? I don't see any bidders going in favor. More than 18 for Nishit Patel. Sold to Madhuvan Titans for 18,000. On the screen, the fifth or the fourth player is Kapil Patel. All right? Looks like he's in Hong Kong. Kapil Patel, anyone? Kapil Patel? Anyone for Kapil Patel? I don't see any bidders for Kapil Patel. Yes, Survi Tigers, Kapil Patel. Survi Tigers, Kapil Patel, 5,000. Anyone? 5,000? 5,000? 6,000 for Madhuvan, Kesar Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan at 6,000. Anyone? I don't see any bidders. For Kapil Patel at 6,000 for Kesar Madhuvan. 7,000, 8,000 for the Courtyard. 8,000 for the Courtyard. 8,000 for the Courtyard. No one? 8,000 Courtyard Gladiators. Kapil Patel, 8,000. I don't see any bidders here. More than 8,000 for the Courtyard. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Courtyards. Kapil Patel, not before 9,000 Sherwoods. 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. The Sherwoods at 9,000, 9,000. No Hazar. Kapil Patel, 9,000 Sherwoods. No one here? I don't see. The hammer is in my hand. I'm all set to hit the hammer in favor of Sherwoods. Kapil Patel sold to the Sherwoods for 9,000. 9,000. The next player on the screen is Kushal Patel. We're looking for the first bidder for Kushal Patel at 5,000. Anyone for Kushal? Anyone for Kushal? And there you are, Courtyard at 5,000. Courtyard Gladiators 5,000. 5,000. I'm looking for 6,000 here with the Kesar Madhuvan. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000 here. 8,000 with the Arya Dominators. 9,000 for Trisha. 9,000 for Trisha. 10,000 here. 12,000 with Courtyard. 12,000 with Courtyard. 12,000. Kushal Patel, 12,000 with Courtyard. Anyone here? I don't see. 14,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. 16,000 with Trisha Lion. 16,000. 16,000. Anyone? Trisha Lion, 16,000. Kushal Patel, 18,000. 18,000 here. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000. Anyone? 18,000. Kushal Patel with the Trisha Lions. Trisha Lions, 18,000. I don't see any bidder. 20,000 here. 20,000. Sorry. Thoda ek vision. Sorry. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000 with the Madhuvan Titans at 20,000. 20,000. 22,000. 22,000. Kushal Patel, 22 with the Courtyard. 24 here with the Madhuvan Titans. With the Titans here. Madhuvan Titans at 24,000. 24. 24. 26 Kushal. 26. Anyone? 26. I don't see any bidders more than 26 for Kushal Patel. 28 here. Madhuvan Titans. 28. 28,000. 28,000. 28,000 Kushal Patel, Madhuvan Titans. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Madhuvan Titans. Kushal Patel, no bidders. I am all set to sell. Kushal Patel to Madhuvan Titans for 28,000. Kushal Patel sold to Madhuvan Titans for 28,000. Next player on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is a very relaxing mood. Dhaval Patel, 5,000. Anyone for 5,000 for Dhaval Patel? 5,000. Anyone for 5,000? Dhaval Patel? 5,000. Anyone? 5,000. I don't see any bidder for 5,000. Courtyard, and then Kesar Madhuvan at 6,000. 6,000 here. 6,000 for Courtyard. Sorry, Kesar Madhuvan at 6,000. Anyone? 6,000. 7,000 Courtyard. 7,000. 7,000 Courtyard. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 for Dhaval at Courtyard. 7,000. Anyone? I don't see any bidder. 8,000 is Kesar Madhuvan. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000 here. Madhuvan Titans. 9,000. 9,000 here. 9,000. 9,000. 9,000. Anyone for 9,000? 10,000 here. 10,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. Madhuvan Titans, sorry, Madhuvan, Kesar Madhuvan at 10,000. Kesar Madhuvan at 10,000. Kesar Madhuvan at 10,000. Anyone to go for Dhaval at 10,000? I don't see any bidder for 10,000. It's going to 10,000. It's yours. 10,000 पे आपका है. 10,000 Dhaval at Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan at 10,000. I am hitting the hammer in favor of Kesar Madhuvan for Dhaval at 10,000. Next on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is your player named Credai Vadodara. Credai Vadodara, wonderful tennis player, but how is he going to show his skills at 5,000? Credai Vadodara. Anyone for Credai Vadodara? Credai Vadodara. Anyone for Credai Vadodara? I don't see any bidders. Yes, sorry, Trisha at 5,000. Trisha Lions at 5,000. Credai Vadodara, 5,000 Trisha Lions. Anyone here? All right, 6,000 Survi Tigers, 6,000 the Survi Tigers. Survi Tigers at 6,000. 7,000 Trisha, 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Anyone at 7,000 with the Trisha Lions? I don't see. 8,000 Survi Tigers. 8,000. 8,000 for Survi Tigers. 8,000. 9,000 for the Trisha Lions. 9,000. 9,000 Trisha Lions. Credai Vadodara on your screen. 9,000 Trisha Lions. 10,000 Courtyard. 10,000 Credai Vadodara Courtyard. Anyways, 10,000 for Credai Vadodara Courtyard. Anyone? 10,000? I don't see any bidder. Courtyard at 10,000. Credai Vadodara. 12,000 Trisha. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 Credai Vadodara Trisha Lions. 12,000. Anyone? 12,000? I don't see any bidder. About 12,000. 14,000 Survi Tigers. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000 Survi Tigers. 14,000. 14,000 Credai Vadodara at 16,000 with Trisha. 16,000. 16,000 with Trisha. Anyone? 16,000 Credai Vadodara Trisha Lions. 16,000. I don't see anyone in favor of Credai Vadodara. I am all set to hit the hammer at 16,000 for Trisha Lions. Credai Vadodara sold to Trisha Lions for 16,000. 16,000 Credai Vadodara Trisha Lions. Anyone? On the next on your screen is Chirag Tilwa. Chirag Tilwa. Anyone? Chirag Tilwa. Anyone for Chirag Tilwa? We are looking for a bidder for Chirag. Chirag Tilwa. I don't see any bidders for Chirag. Yes, I saw the Kamaxi Kingmakers for the first time. 5 and 6 here, the Arya Dominators. 7,000 the Sherwood. 7,000. 8,000 Trisha. 8,000 Trisha. Anyone? 8,000 Trisha. Tilwa. 9,000 the Arya Dominators. 9,000. We are having 10,000 the Trisha. 10,000. 10,000 Trisha Lions. Chirag Tilwa. 10,000. 12,000. 14,000 with Arya. 14,000 with Arya. 14,000. 14,000 with Arya. 14,000. We have 16 here. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000 with Trisha. Chirag Tilwa, 16,000. 18,000 here and 20,000 with the Kamaxi Kingmakers. 20,000 with the Kamaxi Kingmakers. Kamaxi, 20,000. Anyone? Tilwa at 20,000. 22,000 with Ananta. 24,000 with Sherwoods. Sherwoods, 24,000. Anyone here? 24,000 for Tilwa. Sherwood's 24. I don't see anyone at 24. I don't see anyone at 26 here. Ananta. Yes, 26. Ananta for Tilwa at 26,000. 26,000. 28,000. 28,000. 28,000. 28,000. Sherwood's Chirag Tilwa. Anyone here? I am all set to hit the hammer. 28,000, not before. Kana Capital for the first time, 30,000, 30,000. The Kana coming in for Tilwa, 30,000. Kana Capital, 30,000, 30,000. Chirag Tilwa, 32. Sherwoods, 32. 32,000. Sherwoods, 32,000. 32,000. Sherwoods, 32. Anyone? Anyone here? Anyone for Tilwa? 32, 32, 32, 32. Sherwoods. I'm all set to hit the hammer for Chirag Tilwa in favor of Sherwoods for 32,000. Chirag sold to Sherwoods for 32,000. Anyone on the screen now? We have Fenil Shah. Anyone for Fenil? Fenil is here. Anyone to bid for Fenil at 5,000? The first bidder for Fenil. I'm looking for the first bidder for Fenil at 5,000. Anyone here at 5,000? There you are. Arya Dominators at 5,000. Fenil, Arya Dominators 5,000. Anyone? 5,000. Looking for 6,000. 6,000 for the Courtyard. 6,000 for the Courtyard. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 7,000 for Arya Dominators. Arya Dominators, 7,000. 8,000. 8,000 for Kamakshi. 9,000 for Courtyard. 9,000 for the Courtyard. Anyone here? 9,000. 9,000. 9,000 for the Courtyard. 9,000. I saw 10,000. I saw 12,000 for Survi. 12,000 for Fenil. 14,000. 14,000 for Courtyard. 14,000. 16,000 for Kana. 16,000. 16,000. 18,000 here. 18,000 for Survi. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. Anyone at 20,000 at Kana Capital? 20,000. Kamakshi at 22, 22, 24 at Arya. 24. Fenil, 24 Arya. Anyone? Arya Dominators, Fenil Shah, 24,000. 24,000. Anyone here? 26 Kamakshi, 26,000. 26,000 for Fenil at Kamakshi Kingmakers. 26,000 Fenil Shah, 26, 28 Arya Dominators, 28, 28, 30,000 Trisha Lions, 30,000, 30,000. Anyone? 30,000, 30,000. I don't see anyone at 30,000 for the Trisha Lions, 30,000 Fenil Shah. 30,000 Fenil Shah sold what before? Kamakshi Kingmakers, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000. Fenil Shah, 32,000. Kamakshi Kingmakers, 32,000. The Kingmakers, 32. We are having 32, yeah, 34, 34, thank you, 34, 34 with the Trisha Lions, 34, 34, Trisha Lions, 34, 34. I am having the hammer in my hand. Trisha Lions, Fenil Shah, not before Kana Lion, 36, Kana Capital, 36,000, 36,000, 36,000. Fenil Shah, Kana Capital, 36,000, 36,000. I'm having the hammer in my hand. 36,000, Kana Capital. I don't see any more bidders. Fenil Shah sold to Kana Capital for 36,000. Next on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is he's having a helmet in his hand. Roshan Prajapati. Roshan Prajapati at 5,000. Anyone for this wonderful cricketer? Looks like a cricketer with a helmet in his hand. Anyone? जो रोशन के लिए 5,000 हम देख रहे हैं. We are looking for Arya Dominators 5, 6 here. 6 with Madhu and Titans. Titans 6, 7 with Arya. 7 with Arya. Anyone? 7 with Arya. Anyone? 7,000 with Arya. 8,000. 8,000 here. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000 with Arya. Arya 9,000. Anyone here? For Prajapati Roshan 9,000 with Arya. 10,000 with Titans. 10,000. 10,000 with the Titans. 10,000. 12,000 with Arya. 12,000 with Arya. 12,000 with Arya. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 with Arya, 14,000 with the Titans, 14,000, 16,000 with Arya, 16,000, 16,000, 18,000 here, 18,000, 18,000, 20,000. Arya going for 20,000, 22,000 the Titans, 22,000, 22,000, 22,000 with the Madhuvan Titans, 22,000, 22,000, 22,000 here. I don't see, I see 24,000, 24 with the Arya, 24, 24, 26,000, 26, 26, Titans and Dominators fighting it out, 26 with the Titans, 26, anyone there? 28, 28, 28, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000 with the Titans, 30,000, 30,000, anyone with 30,000? Madhuvan Titans, I don't see any bidders above 30,000. I don't see anyone for Roshan Prajapati at 32,000. 32 with the Arya Dominators. 32,000. 32,000. 32,000. 32,000 with the Arya Dominators. 32,000. 34,000. 34,000. 34 here. 34,000. 34,000. 34,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. 34,000. 34,000. I don't see anyone bidding ahead than 34,000. Madhuvan Titans, Roshan Prajapati at 34,000. Sold to the Madhuvan Titans for 34,000. Congratulations, Madhuvan Titans. I think that's the first player. Tamaru pehlo player che. Third player. Wow. 34,000. All right. Akshay Shah. On your screen is Akshay Shah. So you have a तो हमारे सॉफ्टवेयर संभाल रहे हैं वो विल हैव अ क्विक वर्ड. मयंक इज हियर.
is the amount 1.6 is the amount जिसमें इस प्लेयर की मैक्सिमम बिड लगा सकती है. ओके एंड 2 लाख आपके वॉलेट में अभी भी है. सो ऐसा क्यों? बिकॉज अभी आपको 9 प्लेयर लेने हैं. 1.6 इसमें आपने इन्वेस्ट कर दिए, 40,000 बचा. 40,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 8 प्लेयर्स इज 5,000. सो आपको 8 प्लेयर 40,000 में लेने ही पड़ेंगे. इस प्लेयर की मैक्सिमम बिड इज, सो फॉर एग्जांपल सुरभि टाइगर 71,000 की मैक्सिमम बिड लग सकती है इस प्लेयर के लिए, और बाकी का अमाउंट है वो उनको 5,000 से डिवाइड करके लेना पड़ेगा.
एनी डाउट्स?
त्रिशा लायंस 1.49 लाख की बिड लगा सकती है इस प्लेयर के लिए. ओके एंड देन 5,000 मिनिमम जो अमाउंट है उसमें उनको बाकी के प्लेयर्स लेने पड़ेंगे. ओके थैंक यू.
On your screen is Akshay Shah. Gentlemen, 5,000. We are looking for the first bid for Akshay Shah. There you are. Dominators at 5,000. 5,000 here. Dominators 5,000. 5,000. 6,000. Courtyard 6,000. 6,000. Akshay Shah 6,000. 7,000. Trisha Lion 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 8,000 here. 9,000 with the Kamakshi. 9,000. Akshay Shah. Kamakshi Kingmakers 9,000. 9,000. We don't see anyone. Akshay Shah 9,000. 10,000 with the Trisha Lions. 10,000. 10,000. 12,000. 12,000. 14,000. Courtyard at 16. Are there 16,000? 16,000 here. 18,000 here. 18,000 with the Survi Tigers. 18,000. 18,000. Anyone here? 18,000. 20,000 here. 20. 22 with the Trisha. 22. 22. Anyone? 22. 24. 26. 26. 26. 28 here. 28. 30 with Trisha. 30. 32. 32. with courtyard. 32,000 courtyard. Akshay Shah. Akshay Shah, 32,000 with a courtyard at the moment. The hammer is in my hand. Not before I saw Ananta at 34. I saw Trisha at 36, at 38 here. Akshay Shah, 38 Sherwoods. 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. Courtyard, 40,000. Anyone at 40,000? 42,000 with Ananta. 42,000 with the Ananta. 42,000. 42,000. Akshay Shah with Ananta. 44, Trisha. 44. 44,000. 44,000. 46,000. 46,000. 46,000. Ananta, 46,000. Akshay Shah. Ananta at 46. I don't see. I see a 48. Trisha Lines, 48. 48,000. 48,000. 48,000. Anyone? 48,000. 50,000. 50,000 for the Ananta for Akshay Shah. 50,000. I don't see anyone interested anymore before I see courtyard at 52. At 52 courtyard with Akshay Shah. 54 Trisha. 54 Trisha Lions at 54,000. 54,000 Trisha Lions. Akshay Shah 56,000. Nilay Chotai with Ananta. 56,000. 56,000 Ananta, Akshay Shah. I don't see any more bidders coming in here. At 58,000 is courtyard. 58,000. 58,000. 58,000 courtyard. 58,000. 58,000 gone. 58,000 almost gone. And I am seeing 58, 60,000 with Trisha. Trisha, 60,000. 62,000 dominators. Arya at 62. 62. Arya dominators. Akshay Shah, 62,000. 62,000. 62,000 new entrants. Arya now 64. Courtyard, 64. 64,000. 64,000. 64,000 with the courtyard. Anyone here? 64,000. I don't see anyone. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the courtyard at 64,000 for sold to the courtyard. Akshay Shah. On your screen, we have another player who is going to be next player on the screen, please. Well, you have Bimal Shah. Bimal Shah, anyone for 5,000? Bimal Shah, 5,000. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone at 5,000. 5,000. No one? 5,000 here. 5,000. 5,000 for the Kesar Madhuvans. Anyone? Bimal Shah, Kesar Madhuvans, 5,000. 6,000, Kana Capital, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000 here, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan, 7,000, Bimal Shah, 7,000. No one here? I don't see any bidders. Above 7,000, Bimal Shah, 7,000 for the Kesar Madhuvan, 8,000, Kana Capital. Capital's coming at 8,000, 9,000 here, 9,000 with Kesar. 10,000 with the Capitals, 10,000 with the Capitals. Kana Capital, 10,000. Bimal Shah, 10,000. Kana Capitals. Anyone? 12,000. 12,000 at Kesar. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 14,000 here. 14,000 with the Kana Capital. 14,000. 14,000 with the Kana Capitals. 14,000. Anyone? 16,000 with Kesar. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. I don't see anyone above 16,000. I'm 18,000. 18,000, 18,000, 18,000. Thank you. Kana Capitals, 18,000. Bimal Shah being sold to Kana Capitals for 18,000. 18,000. Bimal Shah, Kana Capitals, 18,000. Next on your screen is going to be Bimal Shah, 18,000. Yes, now it's going to be Kinjal Mehta. Kinjal Mehta. Anyone for Kinjal Mehta? All right, Mehta, Koina Leta. That is what the chairman, the president is saying. Anyways, 5,000, 5,000. Anyway, 5,000 for Kinjal Mehta. No one? I don't see anyone. You're all listening to the president. No one here? No one? for Kinjal Mehta would be our first unsold player of the afternoon. Oh, I declare him unsold. We can bring him later. On your screen, the next player is Vedant Shah. Vedant Shah at 5,000. Anyone for Vedant Shah? Jo Vedant ko jante hai. He might be a good player. Anyone at 5,000? Anyone at 5,000 for Vedant Shah? I don't see anyone. Is he going to be the second? All right. 5,000 Survi. 5,000 Survi Tigers. 6,000 Dominators. Arya. 6,000. 7,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000 here. 9,000 with the Kamakshi Kingmakers. 9,000. 9,000. 10,000 with Survi. 10,000. 12,000. 12,000 with Kesar. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 with Kesar. Vedant Shah. 12,000. Kesar. Madhuvan. No one here. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. Trisha Lions. 14,000. Trisha Lions at 14,000. Vedant Shah. 16,000 with Ananta. 16,000. 16,000. Anyone? 16,000. Vedant Shah. Ananta. I don't see any bidders here. I am going to set. Yes, I saw Madhuvan first at 18 and then Arya at 20. Sure? 18 here. Titans at 18 with Vedant. Titans with Vedant at 18. 18,000. Titans. Madhuvan Titans. New entry for Vedant. Anyone? 18,000. I don't see anyone at 18,000. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000 with Vedant Shah with Ananta. 20,000. 20,000. I don't see anyone at 20,000. Ananta. Vedant Shah. 20,000. I declare him sold to Ananta at 20,000. On your screen, next player is Shailya Sheth. Anyone here? Shailya Sheth? Shailya Sheth. Looking for Shailya Sheth. The first bidder for Shailya? I am looking for the first bid at 5,000. Shailya Sheth? Yes. Survi Tigers at 5,000. Survi Tigers at 5,000. Anyone for Shailya Sheth at 5,000? I don't see anyone apart from, yes, 6,000 Ananta. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 here. 6,000 Ananta. Shailya Sheth, 6,000. 6,000, 6,000. Anyone? 6,000. Ananta, Shailya Sheth, 7,000, sir. 7,000, 7,000. Survi, 8,000 here. 8,000. 8,000 with Ananta. 8,000 with Ananta. 8,000. 8,000. Shailya Sheth, 8,000 with Ananta. Anyone? 9,000 with Survi. 9,000. 10,000 here. 10,000 with Ananta. Shailya Sheth, Ananta, 10,000. Anyone? I don't see anyone going about 10,000 for Shailya Sheth. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor. We see 12,000 here. 12,000. 12,000 with Survi Tigers. 12,000 here. 12,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000 with Ananta. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. Ananta, Shailya Sheth, 14,000. No one there? No one here? No one. I don't see anyone at 14,000. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Ananta, Shailya Sheth for 14,000. Shailya Sheth sold to Ananta at 14,000. We are all set for the next one. On the screen is Yashesh Parikh. Anyone for Yashesh Parikh? Yashesh with a Y. Yashesh Parikh. Anyone here? Anyone at Yashesh Parikh? 5,000. I'm looking for a minimum bid of 5,000. 5,000? Yes, Courtyard at 5,000. 5,000 here. 5,000. 5,000 Courtyard. 5,000. Yashesh Parikh 5,000. No one? No one here? No one above 5,000? I don't see any bidders for 5,000. More than 5,000. 5,000. 6,000. Sherwood. 6,000. Yashesh. 7,000. Courtyard. 7,000. 7,000 Courtyard. 7,000. 7,000 is the Courtyard. 7,000 Yashesh Parikh 7,000. No one? I don't see any bidders above 7,000. 8,000 Sherwoods comes in. 8,000. 8,000 Yashesh Parikh 8,000. Anyone? 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000 here. 9,000 Courtyard. 9,000. 9,000. I don't see anyone above 9,000. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Courtyard for Yashesh Parikh at 9,000. I don't see anyone. Yashesh Parikh sold to Courtyard at 9,000. 9,000. Courtyard Gladiators, Yashesh Parikh. All set for another player, Utsav Patel. Utsav Patel at 5,000. Anyone? 5,000. Utsav Patel. No one here for 5,000. No one. I don't see anyone here bidding for Utsav Patel. Ananta and then Survi at 6,000. Utsav Patel 6,000. Survi 6,000 here. 7,000. Titans at 7,000. 7,000. 8,000 Survi. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000 the Titans. 9,000 Titans. 9,000. 9,000. 10,000. 10,000. 12,000 at Kesar. 12,000 Kesar Madhuvan. 12,000. 12,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000 with the Ananta. Right? Ananta. 14,000. Thank you. 14,000. 14,000. Utsav at 14,000 for Ananta. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. I see Courtyard at 16. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. Ladies and gentlemen, 16,000 for the Courtyard. 18,000 for Ananta. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000 for Ananta. 18,000. Anyone? 20,000 Courtyard. 20,000. 20,000 Courtyard. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000 for the Courtyard. I don't see anyone interested. Not before 22,000. Ananta. 22,000. 22,000. 22,000. Anyone at 22,000? Courtyard with 22,000. 22,000. I don't see anyone interested anymore. Courtyard 22,000. It was with you? It was with Ananta. Thank you. Ananta, anyone here? I don't see anyone. I am all set to sell Utsav Patel to Ananta for 22,000. Next on your screen is going to be the player named You can take a 2 minutes break. We have to update the system. आप सिर्फ 2 मिनट का हल्का सा ब्रेक लेंगे. आप यहाँ पे बैठे रहिए. मतलब अगर इट्स नॉट अ लॉन्ग ब्रेक, बहुत जल्दी आ जाना प्लीज. पानी चलेगा. We are all set with the next lot of players, ladies and gentlemen, as किसने लिया था? So we are all set for the next sort of players. हम ये बताना चाहते हैं कि जो कुशल पटेल जो है, कुशल पटेल जो मधुबन टाइटंस के लिए थे, वो शायद ये टूर्नामेंट नहीं खेलेंगे, तो मधुबन टाइटंस को उतना ही पैसा उनके वॉलेट में वापस दे दिया गया है. कुशल पटेल को मधुबन टाइटंस ने खरीदा गया था, उतना ही पैसा उनके वॉलेट में वापस दे दिया गया है. थैंक यू. वी आर ऑल सेट फॉर द नेक्स्ट प्लेयर, सोएब गुलावाला. एनीवन हु वुड लाइक टू बाय सोएब गुलावाला? अगर हम जल्दी शुरू नहीं करेंगे तो हम बहुत लेट हो जाएंगे शाम तक. Requesting all the players, we are waiting for the first bid for Soeb Golawala. Soeb Golawala. Everyone requesting you to be please seated. We want to finish this before 4 o'clock. First bid for Soeb Golawala. I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000. I see 5,000. Anyone here? 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. I don't see anyone at 5,000 for Soeb Golawala. No one here. For the moment, I am declaring Soeb as no one. I don't see anyone going for Soeb Golawala. I declare him as unsold player. Next on the screen. Amar Patel, 5,000. Amar Patel, 5,000. Anyone for Amar Patel at 5,000? 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, Amar Patel. Anyone? 5,000? Yes, Survi Tigers. Amar Patel, 5,000, 5,000, Survi. I don't see anyone apart from Survi interested in Amar Patel. I'm all set to hit the hammer at 5,000. I don't see anyone at 5,000. Amar Patel, 5,000, sold to Survi Courtyard, 6,000. 6,000 here, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000 here, 7,000. Anyone at 7,000? I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone here at 7,000. Amar Patel, 7,000, sold to Survi Tigers. Amar Patel, Survi Tigers, 7,000. One more time, I am telling Kushal Patel is not going to play the tournament. वो जितने भी पैसे मधुबन टाइटंस ने खरीदे थे उतने उनके वॉलेट में वापस चले गए हैं. Purvi Shah. Purvi Shah. Anyone for Purvi Shah? Purvi Shah. No one? I don't see anyone at Purvi Shah at 5,000. Anyone here? 5,000. Purvi Shah. No one? I don't see any player, anyone, any team for Purvi Shah. I am declaring him as unsold for the time being. No one interested in Purvi Shah. Unsold. Biren Patel. Anyone? Biren Patel. I don't see anyone at Biren Patel at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. No one? No one at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. I don't see anyone at 5,000. Biren Patel. Anyone interested? Biren Patel. Yes. Trisha Lions. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Trisha Lions. Biren Patel. Biren Patel. I don't see anyone at Biren Patel. I am all set to sell Biren Patel to the Trisha Lions for 5,000. Biren Patel, 5,000, Trisha Lions. I'm waiting for the next player on the screen. Is Chandresh Prajapati. Anyone for Chandresh Prajapati? No one? Chandresh Prajapati. I don't see anyone interested in Chandresh. Yes, the Kamakshi. Kamakshi, Chandresh Prajapati at 5,000. Chandresh Prajapati, I don't see anyone bidding. No one bidding for 5,000 apart from Kingmakers, Kamakshi. No one for Chandresh. I am all set to sell Chandresh to the Kamakshi for 6,000 for Sherwoods. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000, sir. Anyone? 7,000. Here, Kamakshi 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 Chandresh. 7,000 Sherwoods. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Anyone? 8,000 here. 8,000 Chandresh Prajapati at 8,000 with the Sherwood. 9,000 here. 9,000. 9,000. 9,000 with the Kingmakers at 9,000. No one interested? 9,000. Thank you. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000 here. 10,000. 12,000. 12,000 here. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 with the Kamakshi. 12,000. 12,000. Anyone? 12,000. Chandresh 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. I'm hitting the hammer in favor of Kamakshi Kingmakers for Chandresh Prajapati at 12,000 for Kamakshi. On your screen, next player, Brijesh Patel. Brijesh Patel. Brijesh Patel, 5,000. Anyone? At 5,000. 5,000. Anyone here? Courtyard, 5,000. Courtyard at 5,000. Courtyard, 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? 5,000. I'm looking for the second bid at 6,000. 7,000 with Ananta. 7,000 with Ananta. 8,000 with Kesar. 8,000 Brijesh Patel with Kesar. Anyone here? 8,000. 9,000 with Titans. 9,000 with Titans. 9,000 with Madhuvan Titan. 10,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. 10,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. Anyone here? 10,000. 12,000. 12,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Brijesh Patel, 12,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. Madhuvan Titans, 12,000. Here, 12,000. No one? No one? 12,000. 14,000. Ananta, 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. Anyone at 14,000? Ananta, Brijesh Patel, 14,000. I don't see anyone going for Brijesh Patel. Ananta, 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. All set to sell at 14,000 to Ananta. Sold to 14,000 for Brijesh Patel at Ananta. We have Uday Patel. Anyone for Uday Patel? वो ये टूर्नामेंट खेलते खेलते उनका बाल सफेद हो गया है. Uday Patel. Anyone for Uday Patel? Uday Patel. Anyone for Uday Patel? Yes, 5,000, the Sherwoods. They want to retain him. Anyone? At 5,000 Sherwoods, Uday Patel. 5,000. No one? No one here? No one? I don't see any bidders for Uday Patel at 5,000 for the Sherwoods. I don't see anyone interested anymore at Uday Patel at 5,000 for the Sherwoods. I am setting him as sold to Sherwoods for 5,000. On your screen, the next player for the afternoon is Ashwin Kumar Patanwadia. Ashwin Kumar. Anyone here for Ashwin Kumar? No one? I am looking for the first bid for Ashwin Kumar at 5,000. 5,000. No one? I am looking for a bid at 5,000 for Ashwin Kumar. I am not seeing anyone at 5,000 for Ashwin Kumar. I am declaring not before Arya Dominators at Ashwin Kumar for 5,000. Ashwin Kumar, 5,000. Arya. Arya, Ashwin, 5,000. 5,000. Anyone? I don't see any bidders at 5,000. I am setting him as sold to the Arya for 6,000 for the Kesar Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan at 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Anyone at 6,000? 7,000. Arya, 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Anyone here? 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. I don't see anyone at 7,000. Arya, 7,000. No one here? No one? No, no, no. I don't see anyone. I'm setting him as sold to the Arya Dominators at 7,000. 7,000. Ashwin sold to Arya Dominators for 7,000. Next on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is Kurshang Rewar. आपके स्क्रीन पर है कुरशांग रेवार. I'm looking for the first player at 5,000. 5,000 for Kurshang. Anyone? Anyone at 5,000 for Kurshang? No one? I don't see anyone. I don't see. Yes, Survi Tigers at 5,000. 5,000 here. 5,000 for Kurshang. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. No one at 5,000. 6,000. Arya. 6,000 Arya. 7,000 Survi. 7,000. 7,000. Kurshang. 7,000 Survi. No one? I don't see anyone from Survi at 7,000. Kurshang. I don't see anyone here. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. I don't see Survi. Anyone? 8,000 here. 8,000. Kesar Madhuvan. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Kurshang. 8,000 here. 8,000. 8,000. I don't see anyone going above 8,000 for Kesar Madhuvan. I am all set to sell Kurshang at 8,000 for 9,000. 9,000 here. 9,000 for Arya. Kurshang, Arya, 9,000. 9,000. Anyone at 9,000? 9,000. I don't see anyone interested anymore apart from Arya at 9,000. Here, I don't see anyone here at 9,000. I am selling Kurshang to the Arya for 9,000. On your screen, the next player of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, is Nitin Patel. Anyone for Nitin Patel? I'm looking for the first bid at Nitin Patel. Anyone for Nitin Patel? Nitin Patel. I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000 for Nitin Patel. Anyone at Nitin Patel? I don't see any bidder for Nitin Patel. I am declaring him unsold for the time being. Anyone? I can't see that. Sorry. उसके ऊपर आ गया था. Sorry. Kamakshi, Nitin Patel. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone? 5,000. Nitin Patel, 5,000. Kamakshi Kingmakers. Anyone here? I don't see. Yes, 6,000, sir. Thank you. 6,000. 6,000 here. 6,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. Anyone here? I don't see anyone at 6,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan at 6,000. No one. The hammer is in my hand. 7,000 for Survi. 7,000. 7,000 for Survi. 7,000. Anyone? 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 Survi. Nitin Patel. 8,000. Kamakshi. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Anyone? 8,000. 8,000. 1. 8,002. 8,003. Sold to Kamakshi. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Nitin Patel sold to Kamakshi for 8,000. Next player on the screen. The problem is once I hit the hammer, we're done. Sold to Kamakshi. On your screen, the next player is Arpit Bhagat. Arpit Bhagat. Okay, he's not going to play on the 14th and 15th. He is not available. ये शायद semi-final और final में नहीं होंगे. (14, 15) he is not there. Anyone who wants him, his services before 14th and 15th? Courtyard. Courtyard here. 5,000. 5. बोल दिया. हाँ. I am again repeating, Arpit Bhagat is not there on the 14th or 15th. 14 और 15 को नहीं खेलने वाले, फिर भी कोर्टयार्ड ने 5,000, 6,000, 6,000. They want his services on the 10th, 11th or the 11th, 12th, 13th. Anyone? Survi Tigers, Arpit Bhagat. Arpit Bhagat, Survi Tiger, 6,000. 7,000, Ananta, 7,000, 8,000, Courtyard, 8,000, Courtyard, Arpit Bhagat, 9,000, Survi, 9,000, Survi, 9,000, Arpit Bhagat, 9,000, Survi. Anyone here? 10,000, Ananta, 10,000, Arpit Bhagat, 10,000, Ananta. Anyone here? 10,000, 10,000, Arpit Bhagat, who's going to play only on 3 days out of the 6 days, or say 4 days out of the 6 days. It was with Courtyard? Sorry. Ananta, sorry. At what amount? 10,000. 10. Sir, Mayank bhai सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है. सर बट सब बोली बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. मैं आप लोग को डिसाइड करना है सर. ओके. So as per the committee, they want him to be unsold, so we don't bid for him anymore. ये स्क्रीन भी है और वो लोग ऊंचा नहीं करते तो ये होगा, ये प्रॉब्लम होने ही वाला. Whenever you are raising your pedal, थोड़ा ऊपर करना, because मेरा एक जो व्यू है वो व्यू के अंदर ही आएगा. मुझे पता है आपको ये तकलीफ हो रही है सर, बट जब मैंने नैरो करने के लिए बोला था, बट होगा जो भी होगा थोड़ा ऊपर कर देना. ये बाजू थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होगा. On your screen is Virat Shah. Anyone for Virat Shah? 5,000 here, 6,000, 6,000 here, 7,000. Virat Shah, 8,000 here, 8,000, 8,000 with a Kesar, 8,000 Virat Shah. 9,000 Courtyard, 9,000, 9,000 here, 9,000, 9,000 with the Courtyard, 10,000, 10,000 with Trisha, 12,000 with Courtyard, Virat Shah, 12,000 Courtyard. Anyone here? 12,000, 14,000, 14,000 here, 14,000, 16,000 here, 16,000, 16,000, 16,000 Courtyard, 16,000, 16,000. Anyone? Virat Shah, 16,000 Courtyard. I don't see any bidders above 16,000 Courtyard, Virat Shah. Anyone? Virat Shah, Courtyard, 16,000, 18,000, 18,000, 18,000 for Trisha, 18,000. Anyone here? Trisha, 18,000, Virat Shah, 18,000. I don't see anyone going above 18,000 for Trisha Lions. For Virat Shah at 18,000, sold to Trisha Lions. Gautam Maru. On your screen is Gautam Maru. Anyone? For Gautam Maru. 5,000. I'm looking for a first bid of 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? 5,000? 5,000, yeah. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000. Ananta 7,000. 8,000. Kesar. 8,000. Kesar Madhuvan 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000. 9,000. Anyone at 10,000? Arya Dominators. 10,000. 10,000. Gautam Maru 10,000. Arya Dominators. No one at 10,000. 12,000. 14,000, 14,000, 14,000, Titans 14,000, 14,000, 16,000, 18,000, 18 with Courtyard, 18 with Courtyard. Anyone? 18 with Courtyard. No one here? Gautam Maru, Courtyard, 18,000, 18,000, 20,000, 22,000 with Arya, 22,000, 22,000 with the Arya Dominators, 22, 22,000, 24. Now 24. 24 with Titans, 24 with Titans, 24 with Titans, 26 with Courtyard, 26 with the Courtyard, 28 with Trisha, 28 with Trisha, 28 with Trisha, 28 with Trisha. Anyone? 28? 30,000. Titans 30,000, 32,000 Courtyard, 32,000 Courtyard, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000 with the Courtyard. No one here? 32,000. 32,000, 34, Trisha, 34, 34, Gautam Maru, Trisha, No one here. 34,000. Trisha Lyons, 34,000. 36,000 here. 36,000. 36,000. 36,000. Trisha Lyons, 36,000. No one. 36,000. With Arya now, 38. 38. 40 courtyard. 40 courtyard. 40 with the courtyard. 40 with the courtyard. Anyone here? 40,000. Gautam Maru, courtyard, 40,000. I don't see anyone interested. I saw Titans first at 42, 44, Arya Dominators, 44, 44, 44, Arya Dominators, 44, Arya, 44, Gautam Maru, 44, Arya, Gautam Maru. Anyone? I don't see any bidders at Gautam Maru, Arya Dominator, sold to Arya Dominators for 44,000. Next on your screen, Rashesh Parig. Rashesh Parig already here. One of the 5,000. Anyone? Anyone for, yeah. 5,000 here. Ananta, 5,000. Rashesh Parig, 5,000. Anyone here? 5,000. 6,000. 6,000. Anyone? 6,000. 7,000 here. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9 here, 10 here, 10 with courtyard, 10 with courtyard, 10 with the courtyard, 10 here, 10 with courtyard. Anyone? 10, Rashesh, 10 courtyard, 12 here, 12 with Arya, 12, 12, 14 with Ananta, 14 with Ananta. Anyone at 14 with Ananta? 14,000, Arya, sorry, with Ananta. Anyone here? 16, 16 here, 16 here, 16, Rashesh, Arya. 18 with courtyard, 18,000, 18,000. 18,000. Anyone? 18,000. 18. 20,000 here. 20,000. 20,000. Rashesh Parik, 20,000 here with the Arya Dominators. I don't see anyone at 20,000. 20,000 Arya Dominators. 20,000 Rashesh Parik. I am setting him as sold. Anyone at 20,000 for Rashesh Parik? No one at Arya Dominators at 20,000. Sold to Arya Dominators. 20,000. Tushar Patel. Anyone for Tushar Patel? Tushar Patel, here. Titans, anyone here at Tushar Patel? Anyone? Yeah, I see the Kana Capital. Okay, he's wearing the same t-shirt. 25,000 for the Kana Capital. Kana Capital at 5,000. Anyone for Tushar at 5,000? 6,000. 6,000 here. 6,000. 6,000 for the Kesar Madhuvan. 6,000. 6,000, Tushar Patel, 6,000. No one here? 6,000. 6,000, Tushar Patel, 6,000. 7,000, Capital, 7,000. 7,000. 7,000, Capital, 7,000. 7,000, 8,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan, 8,000. 8,000. 8,000, 9,000 with the Capitals, 9,000. Anyone here? Tushar, 9,000. 9,000. I don't see anyone bidding for about 9,000. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Kana Capital for Tushar Patel at 10,000 here. Kesar Madhuvan 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 here. 12,000, 12,000. Capitals at 10, 12,000, 12,000. Tushar Patel 12,000, 12,000, 12,000. Anyone 12,000? No more bidders. No more bidders for Tushar Patel. Sold to the Capital for 12,000. 12,000 Tushar Patel sold to the Kana Capital. Kunal Deepak Ghag. Anyone for Kunal? Kunal. Anyone for Kunal? Anyone? I don't see anyone. I'm looking for the first bidder at 5 for Kunal. 5,000. Ananta, 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. No one at 5,000? 5,000. I don't see anyone going for Kunal other than Ananta at 5,000. Declaring him as sold to Ananta for 5,000. Kunal Gag sold to Ananta for 5,000. Next on your screen, Nimit Modi. Nimit Modi. Nimit Modi. Anyone for Nimit Modi? I'm looking here for the first bid for Nimit Modi. Anyone at Nimit Modi? Survi Tigers at 5,000. Nimit Modi, Survi Tigers, 5,000. Let's see who takes Nimit Modi at 5,000. Gentlemen, I'm looking for 6,000 here. At 6,000, the courtyard, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000 here, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000 here, 7,000. Nimit Modi, 7,000. 8,000 courtyard, 8,000 courtyard. Anyone? 8,000? 8,000 courtyard? Anyone for Nimit Modi? 8,000 at the moment with courtyard. I don't see anyone. 9,000, 9,000 here, 9,000, 10,000 with the courtyard. 10,000 Nimit Modi, 10,000, 10,000 Nimit Modi at 12,000. Kesar Madhuvan, 12,000, 12,000, 12,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. Anyone at 12,000? Nimit Modi, 14,000 courtyard, 14,000, 14,000. I don't see anyone above 14,000. The hammer is in my hand. I'm all set to sell Nimit Modi to the courtyard for 14,000. No one here. Nimit Modi sold to the courtyard for 14,000. On your screen, the next player is Akash Brahmbhatt. Looking for the first bid for Akash Brahmbhatt at 5,000. Anyone here? Akash Brahmbhatt at 5,000. Looking for a bid at 5,000. I don't see anyone bidding for Akash Brahmbhatt at 5,000. I might declare him unsold. 3, 2, 1. Let's declare him unsold for the time being. Akash Brahmbhatt sold, no, unsold for the afternoon. Looking for the next player on the screen. Gentlemen, it's Amit Patel. All right, the big man, Amit Patel. Yes, anyone for Amit? Looks like he was injured last year and this time he's looking more fitter. Anyone? No one wants to take him. We declare him unke samne hi unsold. All right, Amit. Unsold. Anyone? No one? I declare him unsold. Unsold. You want? See. We can reverse it back in your favor, Trisha. If he wants to play 5,000, sir. I give it to Trisha at 5,000, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for the consideration. 5,000. Amit sold to Trisha for 5,000. All right. On your screen, the next player, ladies and gentlemen, is Amit Patel now. Another Amit on your screen. Anyone for this Amit? Anyone for this Amit Patel? Amit Patel. Anyone? I'm looking for the first bid for Amit Patel. 5,000. Kesar Madhuvan's 5,000. Anyone? 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 6,000. 7,000 to the Sherwoods. 7,000. Amit Patel. 7,000. Anyone here? 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. Sherwood. 7,000. Amit Patel. 8,000 Kesar. 8,000. 8,000. 9,000 Capitals, 10,000 Sherwoods. Sherwoods at 10,000 for Amit Patel. Anyone? 10,000 for Sherwoods, 12,000 for Ananta. 12,000, 14,000, 14,000, 14,000 for Ananta. Sorry, Sherwoods. 14,000 for the Sherwoods. 14,000 for the Sherwoods. 14,000, 14,000, 14,000 for the Sherwoods. I saw Courtyard at 16. I saw Capital at 18. 18 Capital, 18,000. 18,000. Tushar Patel, 18,000. 20,000 Sherwoods. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. Anyone? Sherwoods at 20,000. 22 and then 24. 24 with the Courtyard. 24 with the courtyard, 26 here with 28 here, 28 with the Titans, 28 with the Titans. New entrance, 28 here. Anyone here? 30,000, 30,000 with the Kesar Madhuvans at 30, 30,000, 30,000, 32 with the Sherwoods, 32, 32 with the Sherwoods, 32 with the Sherwoods. Anyone here? 32 with the Sherwoods, 34, 34, 34 with Titans at 34,000, 34,000, 34,000 with the Titans, 34,000. Tushar Patel, 34,000, 36 with the Sherwoods, 36 with the Sherwoods, 36,000, 36,000 with the Sherwoods. Anyone? I don't see anyone here. 38,000 with the Kesar, 38,000, 38,000, 38,000, 38,000. Amit Patel, 38,000. Kesar Madhuvans is not before. Arya Dominators come in with 40,000, 40,000. Amit Patel, 40,000. Arya, 40,000, 40,000. Anyone at 40,000? 42,000, 42,000, 42,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. 42,000. I don't see anyone apart from Kesar Madhuvan lifting their pedal. Kesar Madhuvan, Amit Patel. I'm hitting the hammer in favor of Kesar Madhuvan. Not before I see Arya at 42 and 44 was Survi. 46 is Arya. 46 is Arya. 46,000. 46,000 is Arya. 46,000. 48,000 here. 48,000. Survi Tigers interested all of a sudden with Amit Patel at 48,000. 48,000. Anyone at 48,000? 48,000. Amit Patel with the Survi Tigers at 48,000. Don't see anyone. I am setting him as sold to the Survi Tigers for 48,000. All right, we have on screen is Pratik Shah. Anyone at Pratik Shah? 5,000. I'm looking for a bid for 5,000. No one? Anyone for Pratik Shah? I don't see anyone bidding for Pratik Shah at 5,000. No one? 5,000 with Survi. 5,000 with Survi. Pratik Shah, 5,000 with Survi. Anyone? Courtyard, and now 7,000 with the Kesar Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan at 7,000. 7,000. 8,000 with Ananta. 8,000. All of a sudden, 8,000. Ananta, Pratik Shah, 8,000. 8,000. 8,000 here. 8,000. Anyone? 8,000? 8,000. Ananta, 9,000. And then 10,000 here. Survi Tigers, 10,000. 10,000 with the Survi at 10,000. 12,000 with Ananta. 12,000. 12,000 with Ananta. Anyone at 12,000? 12,000. 12,000. Ananta, 12,000. 12,000. I don't see anyone interested anymore in Pratik Shah at 12,000. I am setting him as sold to the Ananta for 14,000 with Survi and 16 with Courtyard. 16 with Courtyard. 18 with Kesar Madhuvan. 18 with Kesar Madhuvan. 18 with the Kesar. 18,000. Anyone for 18,000? Anyone at 20,000? Ananta. 20,000. 20,000 with Ananta. 20,000. 22 with Courtyard. 22 with Courtyard. 22. Pratik Shah, Courtyard, 22,000. 22,000. Anyone? 22,000? 22,000. I don't see anyone. Courtyard, 24. 24. Ananta, 24. Pratik Shah, 24,000. 24,000 with the Ananta at 24,000. I am setting him as sold to the Ananta for 24,000. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Ananta for Pratik Shah for 24,000. On your screen, Shramik Patel. Shramik Patel, anyone for Shramik? I'm looking for the first bid. Shramik at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000 for Shramik Patel. Anyone here? Yes, Titans after a long time. 5,000. 5,000. Shramik Patel, Titans, 5,000. 6,000. With the Kesar Madhuvan, 6,000. Anyone here? 6,000? 6,000? 6,000? 7,000 here. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 here. 7,000. Anyone at 7,000? 7,000, 8,000 with the Kesar Madhuvans. The Madhuvans fighting it for Shamik Patel at 8,000. 8,000. Kesar at 8,000. 8,000. 9,000. 9,000 for the Titans. 9,000. 9,000. Shamik Patel. 9,000. 10,000. 10,000 for Kesar. 10,000. 10,000. Anyone at 10,000 with Kesar? 10,000. Anyone interested in Shamik? 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 with the Madhuban Titans at 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Thank you. 12,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. Kesar. 14,000. Done. 14,000. Yes, thank you very much. 14,000. It's all getting sold. Shamik Patel sold to Kesar Madhuban for 14,000. 14,000. Kesar Madhubans. Shramik Patel. On your screen, next player of the afternoon is Manthan Shah. Anyone for Manthan Shah? Manthan Shah, I want to see the first bid for Manthan Shah at 5,000. Anyone here? 5,000? 5,000? I'm looking for the first bid at 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? 5,000. Looking for the first bid at 5,000 for Manthan Shah. I am declaring him as unsold for the afternoon. I'm looking, all right, are your nominators at 5,000? 5,000 Manthan Shah. 5,000 Manthan Shah with Arya. 5,000. No one here? 5,000? I don't see anyone apart from Arya. For Manthan Shah, I am declaring him as now Trisha at 6,000. 6,000 with Trisha. 6,000. Anyone? 6,000 Trisha? 6,000? 7,000. 7,000 with Arya dominators. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 Arya. 8,000 Trisha. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000 Trisha. Anyone here? For this wonderful player, Manthan, 8,000 Trisha. No one? I don't see anyone raising their pedal. At 8,000, I am declaring him as sold to the Trisha Lions for 8,000. Manthan Shah sold to Trisha Lions for 8,000. On your screen, the next player, ladies and gentlemen, Harshit Desai. Harshit Desai, anyone who would want to have the services of Harshit Desai, the lowest bid is 5,000. 5,000 here, 5,000 with the Kesar. 5,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. Kesar, 8,000, 8,000. Harshit Desai, 8,000 with Kesar. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 12,000 here. 12,000. 12,000 with Titans. 12,000 with the Titans. 14,000 with Madhuvan. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000 with the Madhuvans. 14,000 with the Madhuvans. 16,000 with Titans. 16, 18 with Ananta. 18 with Ananta. 18 with Ananta. 20 with Kesar. 20 with Kesar. Anyone at 20 with Kesar? This wonderful player, Harshit Desai, 20. 20 with the Kesar. No one? I don't see anyone raising about 20 for 22 with Ananta. 22. 22 with Ananta. Harshit Desai, 22,000 with the Anantas. 22,000. Anyone? 22,000 Anantas. I'm all set to hit the hammer. 3 at Titans at 24. 24. Titans at 24. 24,000. 26,000 with the Sherwoods now. 26,000. Sherwoods. Sherwoods at 26,000. 26,000 Sherwoods. Harshit Desai. I am 28 with the Anantas now. 28 with Ananta. 28,000. Harshit Desai. 28,000. Anantas. I don't see any more bidding happening here in his favor. A 3, a 2, a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, sold to Anantas for Harshit Desai with Anantas for 28,000. On your screen, the next player, ladies and gentlemen, for the afternoon is Rushit Parik. Rushit Parik, anyone at 5,000? Hard hitter. Rushit Parik, anyone at 5,000? Rushit Parik? Rushit Parik, anyone? No one for Rushit Parik? 5,000 for Arya. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. No one else at 5,000. Looking for Courtyard at 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Rushit Parikh. 6,000 with the Courtyard. 6,000 with Courtyard. No one interested at 6,000. Courtyard. 6,000. 6,000. I am looking for 6,000. No one here. 7,000. 7,000. 7,000 with Arya. 7,000. Rushit Parikh. 8,000 here. Courtyard. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Courtyard. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Anyone? Courtyard. 8,000. Rushit Parikh. I don't see anyone going more than 8,000 apart from Courtyard. I am setting him sold at 9,000 for Arya. 9,000 for Arya. No one here. A 3, a 2. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Arya for Rushit Parikh at 9,000. Sold to Arya for 9,000. Arya dominators, Rushit Parikh. Naresh Patel. All right, we have Naresh Patel on the screen. Anyone for Naresh? No one. Looking for the first bid. Naresh Patel. 5, 6 here. 6 Kamakshi. 6 here. 6. Anyone? Naresh Patel 6 with the Kamakshi Kingmakers. 6,000. Anyone? 6,000. 6,000. 7,000. Titan 7,000. Naresh Patel 7,000. 7,000. Anyone? 7,000. I don't see any more bidders above 7,000. I'm all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Titans for 8,000 with Kamakshi. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Naresh. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Naresh. 8,000 with Kamakshi. 9,000. 9,000 with Titans. 9,000. 9,000 with the Titans. Naresh. 9,000 with the Titans. Anyone? 9,000 with the Titans. I don't see anyone interested anymore. Anyone interested? Titans 9,000. I am setting him as sold to the Titans for 9,000. Gentlemen, on your screen is Parth Patel. He's already there in the hall. Looking for the first bid at 5,000 here. 5,000 with Survi. 5,000 with Survi. I'm looking for a bid at 6,000. 6,000 with Courtyard. 6,000 with Courtyard. 6,000. 6,000 with the Courtyard. Anyone at 6,000? 7,000? 7,000 here with Survi. 7,000. We're looking for 7,000. I don't see anyone at 7,000 with the Survi Tigers. A 3, a 2, and I'm all set to declare Parth sold for 7,000 to the Survi Tigers at 7,000. We never had anyone such a wonderful player. Shaurya Patel. Anyone going for Shaurya? Not there. Unsold. Shaurya is unsold. He's not there. Looking for the next player on the screen is Karthik Patel. We're looking for a bid for Karthik Patel. Anyone at 5? No one. I don't see anyone having their hand on the pedal. No one for Karthik Patel. I am all set to declare him as unsold. No one for Karthik Patel. Himanshu Patel looks like a young guy. Anyone for Himanshu at 5,000? 5,000. 5,000, Himanshu Patel. Anyone? Himanshu Patel at 5,000. Yes, Survi at Ananta at 6. Ananta 6 here. 6 with Ananta. 6 with Ananta. Himanshu Patel 6. Anyone? I don't see anyone. 7 at Kesa. 7 Kesa. 7,000 with Kesa. Anyone? I don't see anyone for this player. Himanshu at 7,000 with Kesar. 7,000. No one here. 7,000. Kesar with Madhuvan. Kesar Madhuvan with Karthik at 7,000. I am all set to declare him sold to the Kesar Madhuvan for a 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to the Kesar Madhuvan at 7,000. On your screen, the next player is Naimish Amin. Naimish Amin. Naimish Amin. Tall player, very tall. Anyone for Naimish? Anyone coming for Naimish? I don't see any bidders for Naimish Amin. No one interested at the moment. Maybe he might be unsold. You can come back with him later. I declare him unsold. I don't see anyone with Naimish Amin. I declare him as unsold. The next player on your screen after Naimish Amin, who is unsold for the afternoon, I want on as Vijay Sapra. On your screen is young and handsome Vijay Sapra. Anyone for Vijay Sapra? Anyone for Vijay Sapra? Vijay Sapra, yes, sorry. 5,000 here. 5,000 with Kamakshi. 5. 5, anyone here? 5 with Kamakshi. 5 with Vijay Sapra. I don't see, yes, 6 here. 7 here. 7 with Sherwoods. 7 with Sherwoods. Vijay Sapra, 7 Sherwoods. Anyone? 7 with the Sherwoods. Vijay Sapra. 8,000. 8 with here with Kamakshi Kingmakers. 8,000. 9,000 with Sherwoods. 9,000. 10,000 with Kesar. 10,000 with Kesar. 10,000 with Kesar. Anyone? 12,000. 12,000 here with Kamakshi. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. I don't see anyone at 12,000. I'm looking for a bit about 14,000 with the Sherwoods. 14,000. Sapra, 14,000 Sherwoods. 16,000 Kamakshi. 16,000. 16,000. 16,000. Kamakshi, 16,000. Anyone? Sapra, 18,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. 18,000. 18,000. Sapra, 18,000. Kesar Madhuvan. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 with Kamakshi, 20,000. Sapra with Kamakshi for 20,000. I don't see anyone. 22, Sherwoods, 22, 22. Anyone here? 22 with Sherwoods. The hammer is in my hand. A 3, 24, 24 here with Kamakshi. 24, Sapra, Kamakshi. 24, 26, 26 with Sherwoods, 26 here, 26, 26,000, 26 with Sherwoods, 28 here, 28, 28 with the Kamakshi. 28,000. 28,000. 30,000. 30,000 with the Sherwoods. 30,000 Sapra with Sherwoods for 30,000. Anyone at 30,000? I don't see anyone here. I'm all set to hit the hammer in favor of Sapra with Sherwoods for 32 with Kingmaker Kamakshi at 32. 32 at Kamakshi. 32 at Kamakshi. 32 at Kamakshi. 34 with Sherwoods. 34. 34. 34. Anyone? I don't see anyone interested at 34 apart from Sherwoods. He is being sold to the Sherwoods for 34,000. 34,000. Sapra sold to 34,000 for Sherwoods. On your screen is Sandeep Patel. Anyone for Sandeep? I don't see. I want to see the first bid at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone at 5,000 for Sandeep Patel? Sandeep Patel, 5,000. Yes, I see Survi with 5,000. 5,000. Anyone with 5 here for Sandeep Patel? Sandeep Patel, Survi, yes, 6,000 Titans. 6,000. Sandeep Patel, 6,000. 6,000 here with Titans. 6,000 with the Madhuvan Titans. 6,000. 6 here. I don't see anyone. Anyone more? 7,000 with Courtyard. 7,000. 8,000 with Kesar. 8,000. 8,000 here. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000 with the Kesar Madhuvans. 8,000. 8,000. I don't see anyone going anymore. 9,000 here. Titans 9,000. 9,000. 9,000. 10,000. 10,000. Kesar Madhuvans 10,000. 10,000. Anyone at 10,000? 10,000 with the Kesar Madhuvans 10,000. On your screen, Sandeep Patel, 10,000. Kesar Madhuvans, not before 12,000 for Titans. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Sandeep Patel, 12,000. Madhuvan Titans, a 3, a 2, a 1. Almost sold to Titans for 12,000. On your screen, the next player, after Sandeep Patel being sold for 12,000 to Madhuvan Titans, is Daksh Shah. All right. Daksh Shah. Anyone for Daksh Shah? Young chap. Anyone going for Daksh Shah? No one? Yes, I saw Madhuvan and then Courtyard at 6. 6 with Courtyard. 6,000. 7,000 with Kesar. 7 Daksh Shah. 7 here. 7 with Kesar. 8 with Kamakshi. 8 with Kamakshi. 9 with Kesar. 9 here. 9. Anyone at 9? 9. 9. 10 here. 10 with Titans. 10 with Titans. 10 with the Titans. Anyone? 10. 10 here with Titans. 12 with Kesar. 12,000. 12,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. 12,000. Daksha. 12,000. 12,000. Anyone at 12,000? 12,000 Daksha. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. With the Kesar Madhuvan, 12,000. With the Titans at 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000. With Daksha at 14,000. Anyone at 14,000? 16,000 with Kesar. 16,000 with Kesar. 16,000. 16,000 with the Kesar. I don't see anyone. 18,000 at Titans. 18,000 with Titans. 18,000. 18,000 with the Titans. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000. I don't see anyone. Anyone? I don't see anyone apart from Titans. Daksha sold to Titans for 18,000. On your screen, after Daksha being sold to Titans for 18,000, you have Alkesh Gandhi. On your screen is Alkesh Gandhi. Anyone for Alkesh? Anyone interested in Alkesh? Anyone? I don't see anyone. Alkesh? No one here. I'm looking for the first bid for Alkesh. I don't see anyone. For the moment, I am declaring him as unsold for the afternoon. Unsold for the afternoon, Alkesh? No bidders for the time being. Naitik Patel. 5,000 for Naitik. Anyone here? Survi, with 5. Anyone? 5, 5, 5, 5. 6 here, Kamakshi. 6 Kamakshi. 7 here, Titan. 7, 7, 8 Kamakshi. 8 Kamakshi. Anyone? 8. 8 here with Kamakshi. Naitik, 8 Kamakshi. Anyone? 8? I don't see anyone here. At 8,000 with Kamakshi, 9,000 with Trisha, 9,000 with Trisha, 9,000 with Trisha, 10,000 here with Kesar, 10,000 with Kesar, 10,000, 10,000. Anyone? 10,000? Naitik, 10,000, 12,000 with Trisha, 14,000 with Kamakshi, 14,000, 14,000. Naitik, 14,000. Anyone here? 14,000. Kamakshi, 16,000 Kesar, 16,000, 16,000, 16,000, 16,000, 18,000 here, 18,000 with the Kamakshi, 18,000, 20,000, 20,000 with Trisha, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000 with Trisha, 22,000, 22,000, 22. Anyone at 22, 22,000, 22,000, 24, 24 for Naitik at 24, 24, 24 with Trisha, 26 with Kamakshi, 26 with Kamakshi, 26 with Kamakshi. Anyone? Naitik, Kamakshi, 28, Trisha, 28,000, 28,000, 28,000, 28,000. Naitik, 28,000, Kamakshi. Sorry, Trisha. Trisha, 28,000. No one interested anymore. A 3, a 2, a 1, sold to Trisha Lions for 28. I will give it to you, 30,000. I will give it to you. I will give it to you, 30,000. I will give it to you, 30,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000, 32,000 with Trisha. Anyone here? 32,000 with Trisha. I am hitting the hammer in favor of Trisha for 32,000. Sold to Trisha Lions. Naitik Patel sold to the Trisha Lions. We're looking for another player on the screen after Naitik Patel sold to Trisha Lions for 32,000. Shah Satyam, anyone for Shah Satyam? 5,000 here. Anyone for 5,000? 5,000, no one. 5,000, I don't see anyone at 5,000. 5 here, 6 here. Sherwood at 6. Sherwood at 6. 7 with Kesar. 7 with Kesar. 7 with Kesar. Anyone at 7? Anyone at 7? 8. 8 here with Sherwoods. 8. Anyone? 8? No one? 9. 9 with Kesar. 9 with Kesar. 9,000 with Kesar. 9,000. Anyone? 9,000 with Kesar. I am setting him sold for 3, 2, 1 and sold to the Kesar Madhuvans for 9,000. चालीस लोग और बाकी है. Do you want to take lunch first and then start, or you want to finish 10 more? 1:30? Can we cut it short at 1:30? 1:30, okay? Thank you. 1:30 we will have lunch. Amit Solanki on your screen. Oh, sorry. 5,000. Hemant Patel. Anyone for Hemant Patel? I'm looking for the first bid at Hemant Patel for 5,000. Hemant Patel, 5,000. Anyone here? 5,000. 5,000. We're looking for the first bid for Hemant Patel. No one? 5,000. Courtyard, 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 for Courtyard. Anyone at 5,000 for Courtyard? 6,000 with Trisha. 6,000. 6 with Trisha. 6. Yeah, anyone? 6. No one? Trisha Lions. Hemant Patel, 6,000. I don't see any bidding happening in favor of Hemant Patel, not before Survi comes with 7. 7 here, 8 here. 8 with Courtyard. 8. 9 with Trisha. 9 with Trisha. 9 with Trisha. Anyone? 9. 10 with Courtyard. 10 here with Courtyard. 10 Courtyard. Hemant Patel, 10 Courtyard. Anyone? No one? 12 with Trisha. 12 with Trisha. 12 with Trisha. Anyone? At 12,000 with Trisha. 14 with Courtyard. 14 with Courtyard. 14 with Courtyard. Anyone with Hemant Patel? 14 with Courtyard. I don't see any more bidding happening in favor at 16,000 with Survi. 16,000 with Survi. 16,000 with Survi. Survi at 16,000. Anyone at 16,000 with Survi? Hemant Patel, a 3, a 2, a 1 in favor of the Survi Tigers. Hemant Patel sold to the Survi Tigers. 16,000 Survi Tigers, Hemant Patel. On your screen, next is Kunal Patel. Anyone for Kunal? Kunal, anyone? 5,000. I'm looking for Kunal at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 at Kunal. 5,000. No one here? 5,000. Kunal Patel. No one interested? I am setting him as unsold for the afternoon. No one? 5,000 Courtyard. 5,000. Kunal Patel. 5,000 Courtyard. No one? I am not seeing anyone interested in Kunal Patel anymore. Sold to the Courtyard for 5,000. Kunal Patel sold to Courtyard for 5,000. Next on your screen, gentlemen, is Hitendra Prajapati. Anyone for Hitendra Prajapati? Anyone? I'm looking for the first bid at Hitendra Prajapati. Hitendra Prajapati at 5,000. Looking for the first bid for Hitendra Prajapati. No one? I don't see anyone for Hitendra Prajapati. I am setting him as unsold for the time being. 5,000. Survi. 5,000. Hitendra Prajapati. 5,000 to the Survi. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone? No one? I don't see anyone putting the hand on the pedal for 5,000. I'm declaring as sold. 3, 2, 1. Sold to Survi Tigers. Hitendra Prajapati sold to the Survi Tigers for 5,000. On your screen is Hitesh Vora. We'd like to have the first one for Hitesh Vora. Anyone? I don't see anyone here. I don't see anyone for Hitesh Vora. 5,000. 5 for Sherwoods. 5 for Sherwoods. Anyone here? I don't see anyone at 5. Apart from the Sherwoods, no one. For Hitesh Vora, a 3, a 6 here for Kesar. 6 here for Kesar. Thank you for clapping. 6 for Kesar. 6. 6 here for Kesar. Anyone? Anyone here? No one with Hitesh Vora. No one at Hitesh Vora. Anyone? No one there. I am setting him as sold to the Kesar Madhuvan for not before Kana Capital comes with 7,000. 7,000. 7,000. The capital is at 7,000. Hitesh Vora. 8,000 Kesar. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Here 8,000. Anyone? Kana Capital 9. 9. 10 here. 10 here. 10. 12 here. 12 capitals. Kana Capital at 12. 12. Anyone at 12? 12 for Hitesh Vora. Kana Capital 14 here. 14 for Kesar. 14 here. I don't see anyone. At 14, Kesar. No one. I don't see the Kana Capitals lifting anything more. For 14 with Kesar Madhuvan, I am setting him as sold to the Kesar Madhuvans for 14,000. Hitesh Vora sold to Kesar Madhuvans for 14,000. Next on your screen is going to be Hitesh Vora sold to 14,000 is Gaurav Parikh. Anyone for Gaurav Parikh? He is not playing. We will. So, do we put him as unsold or he's not playing? We can put a cross. Don't put him in unsold later. Don't. Okay, thank you. Ronak Patel. Working hard for this tournament. Gentlemen, his name is Ronak Patel, and let's see who takes him. Anyone for Ronak Patel? Anyone for Ronak Patel? Looking for the first bid at Courtyard at 5. Courtyard at 5. Ronak Patel. 5. 6 here with Trisha. 6 here with Trisha. 6 here with Trisha. Anyone at 6? Ronak Patel at 6 with Trisha Lyons. No one? Anyone? 7,000 with courtyard. 7,000. Ronak at 7,000 with courtyard. 7,000. 7,000 with courtyard. Anyone? I don't see. I see 8. Trisha at 8. Trisha at 8. 9 with courtyard. 9 with courtyard. 9 with courtyard. Anyone? 9 with courtyard. At anyone here? 9,000. I'm looking for 10,000 with Trisha. 10,000. Anyone? 10,000. Ronak Patel. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000 with the courtyard. 12,000. Anyone? At 12,000. I don't see any bidding happening. At 12,000, I'm all set to hit the hammer in favor of Ronak Patel for not before Trisha comes at 14. 14 here, 14, 14,000, 14,000. Ronak Patel, 14,000, Trisha Lyons. Ronak Patel, 14,000, Trisha Lyons. 14, a 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Trisha Lyons for 14,000. On your screen, gentlemen, is Hitesh Patel at 5,000. We are looking for the first bid at 5,000. 5,000. Anyone? For Hitesh Patel at 5,000. Let's see who takes Hitesh Patel here. 5,000. No one. No one interested in Hitesh Patel. All right. 5,000. Capital at Hitesh Patel for 5,000. 6,000. Kesar. 6,000. 6,000 here. 6,000. 6 here. 6, 6, 7 here, Titans, 7 here, Titans, Hitesh Patel, 7, 8, Kamakshi, almost everyone coming in for him, 8, Kamakshi, anyone here, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 9,000 with the capitals, 9,000, 10,000 Titans, 10,000 with the Titans, 10,000, 10,000 with the Titans, 10,000, anyone for Hitesh Patel, 10,000 with the Titans, 10,000. It is yours. 10,000 is yours. 10,000. 10,000 with the Titans. 10,000 with the Titans. Anyone? I don't see anyone. 12,000 with the capitals. 12,000. 12,000 with the capitals. 12,000 with the capitals. Kanha, 12,000. Hitesh Patel, 12,000. 12,000. Anyone? Huh? 12,000? 14,000. 14,000 with Titans. 14,000. 14,000 here. 14,000. No one here with Hitesh Patel at 14,000. No one? I don't see anyone at 16,000 with the Kana. 16, 18 here. 18 with the Titans. 18 here. 18 here. Titans 18. Hitesh Patel. Titans 18. Anyone? 18 here? I don't see anyone at 18 with the Madhuvan Titans at 20 with the capitals. 20 here. 20 with the capitals. 20, 20, 20. I don't see anyone at 22 Titans. 22 here. 22. 22 here. 22 with the Titans. No one bidding about 22. I don't see 24. 24 here. 24. 24. 24. 24. I am all set to hit the hammer at 24 in favor of the Capitals. Ladies and gentlemen, Hitesh Patel at 26 here. 26. 26 at Titans. 26 at Titans. 26 at Titans. 26. Anyone here? 26 at Titans. Hitesh Patel. 26 at Titans. 28. 28. A 3, a 2, and anyone at 28. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Kana Capitals at 28,000. Hitesh Patel sold to the Kana Capitals for 28,000. On your screen, after Hitesh Patel being sold 28,000 is Kiran Patel. Kiran Patel, anyone? At Kiran Patel. No one? I'm looking for the first bid at 5 for Kiran Patel. No one at 5. I am setting him as unsold. No one for Kiran Patel. All right, unsold for the afternoon. Kiran Patel, we will declare him as unsold for the time being. Hiren Dhanani. Hiren is here. Anyone for Hiren? I'm looking for the first bid for Hiren at 5,000. There you are with Kesar at 5,000. Kesar at 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? 6 Titans. 6 is Titans here. Titans at 6,000. 7 is Kesar Madhuvan. 8. 8 is Titans. 8 is Titans here. 9 is Ananta. 9 is Ananta. Ananta at 9. 10 is Kesar. 10 is Kesar. Anyone at 10? Kesar. 12 here with Titans. 12. 12 here for Hiren Dhanani at 12. 12,000. Anyone at 12,000? 12,000. The Titans. Hiren Dhanani 12,000. I don't see anyone lifting their pedal. At the moment it's Titans. Hiren Dhanani. 14 is Ananta. 14 is Ananta. 16 is Titans. 16 is Titans. 16 is Titans here. 16 Titans. Anyone at 16? At Titans, I don't see anyone interested for Hiren anymore. 16 Titans. I am declaring him sold to the Madhuvan Titans, not before the Kesar comes in the picture at 18. 18, 20, 20. 20 at Hiren Dhanani at 20 with the Titans. Sherwood's coming in at 22. 22. The Sherwood's coming at 22. 22. 24. 24 the Titans. 24 the Titans. Anyone at 24? The Titans at 24. Titans at 24 for Hiren Dhanani. 24. A 3. A 2. A 1. Let's say Hiren is sold to the Madhuvan Titans for 24,000. Mansukh Shah at 5. Looking for Mansukh Shah. Anyone at Mansukh? Anyone for Mansukh? 5,000. 5,000 at Mansukh. With 5,000 is Madhuvan. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Kesar. 5,000. Mansukh. Anyone here? I don't see anyone going for Mansukh more than 5. I am setting him as sold to the Kesar Madhuvan for 5,000. 5,000. Mansukh sold to Kesar Madhuvan. On your screen now is Dharmesh Patel. From the Modi Stadium, we have Dharmesh Patel. Anyone for Dharmesh? Those who know him. It's a very common name, but let's see who picks him up. And Dharmesh Patel. I don't see anyone going for Dharmesh. I'm looking for the first bid. No one. I am declaring him as unsold. Dharmesh Patel unsold for the time being, and we will look for the next player on the screen. Akash Patel. Akash Patel is already in the room. Anyone for Akash? All right, we have 5 with Survi at Akash. 5 for Survi. Anyone? Anyone here? 5,000. I don't see anyone interested with Akash Patel. 5,000 with the Survi Tigers. 5,000. I don't see anyone. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to the Survi Tigers. Akash Patel. On your screen, the next player after Akash Patel sold to the Survi Tigers is Rinkesh Bharwad. Rinkesh, anyone for Rinkesh? I'm looking for the first bid for Rinkesh Bharwad. There you are, Arya Dominators coming in the picture with Rinkesh. Rinkesh, anyone for Rinkesh? Arya at 5. 6 courtyard, 6 courtyard. Anyone here? Anyone? I don't see anyone. I am seeing 7 here. 7 with Arya. 7 with Arya. 7, 8 with courtyard. 8 with courtyard. Anyone at 8 with courtyard? Anyone? 9 with Arya. 9 with Arya. 10 with courtyard. 10 with courtyard. No one here. 10 at courtyard. I don't see any more bidders. At 10 for Rinkesh Bharwad. At 10 for courtyard. 12 with Arya. 12 with Arya. 14 with courtyard. 14 with courtyard. 14 with courtyard. Anyone at 14? 16 here. 16 here. 16 with Arya, 18 with Courtyard, 18 with Courtyard, 18 with Courtyard, 18 with Courtyard. Anyone at Rinkesh Barwad at 20 with Arya, 20, 22 with Courtyard, 22 with Courtyard, 22 with Courtyard, 22 with Courtyard, 24 with Arya, 24 with Arya, and 26 with Courtyard, 26 here, 26 here, 26. I'm looking for about 26. Anyone here? 28, 28, 30, 30 for Rinkesh with Courtyard. Anyone? 30? I don't see anyone at 30, 32, 32 with Arya, 34, 34 at Gladiators with 34, 34, 34, 34 with the Courtyard at 34, 36, 36 here with Arya, 36,000, 38,000, 38,000 for Rinkesh, 38,000 Courtyard. Anyone? I don't see anyone at 38,000, 40,000, 40,000. Rinkesh Barwad, 40,000, 42,000 with Courtyard, 42,000, 42 here, 42, 42, 42 with Courtyard, 42. Anyone? I don't see. 44, 44, 44, 44, 46 here, 46 with Courtyard, 46, 46 here, 46 with Courtyard. Anyone? I don't see anyone. I will see 48 now. I'll see 48 for Rinkesh with Arya, 48, 48, 50,000, 50,000. The second player touching 50,000 tonight or today afternoon, 50,000 with Courtyard, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 52,000, 52, 52. Anyone for 52,000? 54,000 with Courtyard, 54, 54, 54,000, 58,000, 56,000, sorry, 56 with Arya, 56, 58 with Courtyard, 58 with Courtyard. Anyone at 58 for Courtyard? 58 at 60,000 with Arya, 60,000, 60,000 with Arya now. Courtyard looking for it? No. 60,000 with Arya. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Arya. A 3, a 2, a 1. 60,000. Rinkesh Barwad sold to Arya dominated. आपको एक मौका दे रहे हैं कि आप एक बार जरा क्रॉस चेक कर ले आपका वी विल जस्ट टेक 30 seconds to have a look of what the situation is. आप लोग के लिए जो भी है જેને પણ જે પણ પ્લેયર લીધા હોય એકવાર જસ્ટ ચેક કરી લો કે કેટલું છે તમારું અને આપણે આગળ વધશું. Any doubts? You can also have a look at what others are doing and you can wait for the player for you. आप आपके प्लेयर के लिए राह देख सकते हैं ये स्क्रीन पर देख के. All set, all clear? Yes sir. Gupta Aman sitting very comfortably at 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? Aman Gupta at 5,000. Okay, I saw Trisha, I saw Courtyard at 6, I saw Dominators at 7, I saw Kamaxi at 8. 8,000 with Kamaxi. Anyone at 8,000? 8,000. 9,000 with Courtyard. 9,000 with Courtyard. 9,000 with Courtyard. Anyone? 9,000 Aman Gupta. 10,000 with Kamaxi. 10,000 the Kingmakers. 10,000. 12,000. 12,000 with Courtyard. 12,000. 12,000. 14,000. 16,000 with Arya. 16,000 with Arya. 16,000 with Arya. Anyone? 18,000. 18,000 with Courtyard. 18,000? Aman Gupta, 18,000. Kamaxi at 20,000. 20,000 Aman Gupta. 22,000 Courtyard. 22,000. 22,000. 24 with Kamaxi. 24 with Kamaxi. Anyone at 24? 26 at Courtyard. 26 at Courtyard. 26 at the Courtyard. 26,000 Courtyard. 26,000. 28,000 Kamaxi. 30,000. 30,000 with Courtyard. 30,000 with the Courtyard. 32 with Kamaxi. 32 with Kamaxi. 34 with Courtyard. 34 with Courtyard. 34 with Courtyard. Anyone at 34 with Courtyard? 36 with Kamakshi. 36. Gupta Aman at 36 with Kamakshi. 36. 38 with Courtyard. 38 with the Courtyard. 38. 40,000. 40,000 here. 42,000 with Courtyard. 42,000. 42,000. 42,000 with Courtyard. Anyone here? 42,000? I don't see you going for that. 42,000. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Courtyard, not before Sherwood comes at 44,000. Sherwood coming in at 44,000. Aman Gupta, Sherwood's at 44. 44,000. 46,000. 46,000. Courtyard, 46,000. Aman Gupta at 46,000. 46,000. Now Ananta at 48,000. 50,000 for Sherwoods. 52. 52 for the Courtyard. 52,000. 52,000 for the Courtyard. 52,000. Anyone for this wonderful player? 54,000. 54,000. Aman Gupta at 56,000. 56,000 with the Courtyard. 56,000. 56,000. 56,000. Aman Gupta at 56,000. Anyone at 58,000 with Ananta? 58. 60,000. 60,000 with the Courtyard Gladiators. 60,000. 60,000 with the Courtyard Gladiators. 60,000. 60,000. I see 62 with Ananta. 62 with Ananta. Anyone at 62 with Ananta? I don't see anyone. I am yet to see 64. I have seen 64 with Courtyard. 64 with Courtyard. 64 with Courtyard. I don't see anyone at Aman Gupta at 64. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. I am setting him sold to the Courtyard at 64 at 3 or 2. Not before I see 66,000. 66,000. 68,000. 68,000. 68,000. 68,000. No, I don't see anyone at 6. Prajapati, anyone for Hiren? I am looking for the first bid at 5 for Hiren. 5 for Courtyard. Hiren Prajapati, 5 for Courtyard. Anyone here? At 5 for Courtyard. 6 for Arya. 6 for Arya. A 6 for Arya. 7 for Courtyard. 8 for Kesha here. 8 for Kesha. Anyone at 8? 9 for Courtyard. 26 for Courtyard. It has to be 26. 10 के बाद जब जाएगा ना तो 26 होगा या 24 कर ले. 24 करे? 24. 26 here at Kamakshi. 26 at Kamakshi. 26. 28. 28 here. 28 with Ananta. 30 with Kamakshi. 30 with Kamakshi. 30 with Kamakshi. 30 with Kamakshi. Anyone? 32 with Trisha. 32 with Trisha. 34 with Kamakshi. 34 with Kamakshi. 34 with Kamakshi. Anyone here? 36 with the Kana Capitals. The Kana Capitals now. 36. 38 with Kamakshi. 38 with Kamakshi. 38. 40 with the Kana Capitals. 40 with the Kana Capitals. Kana Capitals. Hiren Prajapati. 40 with Kana Capitals. 42 with Kamakshi. 42 with Kamakshi. 42 with Kamakshi. Anyone here? 42. 44 with Ananta. 44. Ananta. Anyone with Ananta at 44. 46 with Trisha. 48 with Kamakshi. 50 for Trisha. 50 for Trisha. 50 for Trisha. Anyone here? With Hiren Prajapati at 52 with Kamakshi. 54 with Trisha. 54. 54 with Trisha. Anyone at 54? 56 with Kamakshi. 56. 56 with Kamakshi. 58 with Ananta. 58. 58 with Ananta. 60. 60,000. 60,000. 60,000. Anyone at 60 with Kamakshi? 60 with Kamakshi. 62 with Ananta. 62 with Ananta. 64 with Kamakshi. 64 with Kamakshi. 66 with Ananta. 66 with Ananta. 66 with Ananta. 68 with Kamakshi. 68. 68. 68 here. Anyone at 68? Kamakshi. 70 with Ananta. No? Sorry. So you lifted it, so I didn't see that. 68 with Kamakshi. 68. 68 with Kamakshi. Anyone at 68? No one there? I'm all set to sell Hiren Prajapati, a 3, a 2, a 1, 68,000 to Kamakshi Kingmakers. The Kingmakers run away with Hiren Prajapati for 68,000. On your screen, next is Amit Kumar Ramnik Bhai Tilwa. Another Tilwa. We had a Tilwa earlier. Another Tilwa on your screen. Anyone for Tilwa number 2? Anyone for this Tilwa? Anyone for Tilwa? No one? I don't see anyone going for this Tilwa. I don't see any bidders. I am declaring him as unsold. Unsold for the afternoon. Thank you. Our next player on the screen is you have Ashok Pitya on your screen. Ashok Pitya. Anyone for Ashok Pitya? Anyone for Ashok Pitya? Survi with 5. Ashok Pitya, Survi 5. Anyone? 6 here. Courtyard, 6. 6. Anyone for 6? I see Ananta with 7. 7, Ashok Pitya. 7. Ashok Pitya at 7 with Ananta. 8 with Courtyard. 8 with Courtyard. 9 with Kamakshi. 9 with Kamakshi. Anyone? 10 with Ananta. 10 with Ananta. Ashok Pitya. 10,000, 12,000, 14,000 with Kamakshi. 16 with Courtyard. 16. 18 with Kanha. 18 with Kanha. 18 with Kanha. Anyone? 18,000. 18,000 with capitals. 20 with Kamakshi. 20 with Kamakshi. 20 with Kamakshi. Anyone? 20 with Kamakshi. I am waiting for a bid at 20 with Kamakshi. Anyone? I don't see anyone. Looking for a bid at 22 with Courtyard. 24 with Sherwoods. 24 with Sherwoods. 24 with Sherwoods. 24 with Sherwoods. 24. Anyone? No one interested anymore at 24 with Sherwoods. 26 with Capitals. 26 Ashok Pitya at 26 with the Kana Capitals. 28 with Ananta. 28 with Ananta. 28. 28. Anyone? 28. I don't see any bidders at 28. Sherwoods comes in with 30. 30 with Sherwoods. 30 with Sherwoods. 30 with Sherwoods. 30. 30,000. 30,000 Sherwoods at 30,000. I don't see any bidding happening at 30,000. 32 with Ananta. 34 with Kamakshi. 34. 34. Ashok Pitya. 34 Kamakshi. 34 Kamakshi. I'm having the hammer in my hand. 34. 36. 36 with Sherwoods. 36 with Sherwoods. Anyone? 36 with Sherwoods. 36 with Sherwoods. I don't see anyone. I see Capitals with 38. 38 with Kana Capitals. 40 with Ananta. 40 with Ananta. 40 at Ashok Pitya with Ananta. 40,000. 40,000. 42,000. 42,000. 42,000. 42,000. 42,000 with Sherwoods. 42,000 with Sherwoods. No one? I don't see anyone interested anymore. I'm all set to hit the hammer, not before Ananta at 44. 44. 44,000. 44,000. Anyone at 44,000? A 3, a 2, not before Sherwoods at 46. At 46,000. 46,000 Ashok Pitya at 46,000. Anyone at 46 at the moment with Sherwoods? I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Sherwoods at Ashok Pitya with Ananta at 48. With 48,000, Ananta with 48,000 with Ashok Pitya. No one here? I don't see anyone at 48,000. Ananta is all set to take Ashok Pitya at 48,000. I am all set to hit the hammer at 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashok Pitya sold to Ananta for 48,000. Abhijit Bhagwat. Anyone for Abhijit Bhagwat? The first bid for Abhijit Bhagwat. Kamakshi at Abhijit Bhagwat with 5. Anyone at 5 for Abhijit Bhagwat? No one? I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Kamakshi for Abhijit Bhagwat at 5. No one? No one? Abhijit Bhagwat, I hope you're all set to convince yourself he's being sold for 5,000 to Kamakshi. A 3, a 2, a 1. Abhijit Bhagwat sold to Kamakshi for 5,000. On your screen, the next player after Abhijit Bhagwat being sold to Kamakshi is Puneet Thakkar. Puneet Thakkar. Puneet Thakkar. Anyone for Puneet Thakkar? Anyone for Puneet Thakkar? All right, they are there. Kana Capitals coming in for Puneet at 5. Puneet at 5 with Kana Capitals. I don't see anyone for Puneet Thakkar. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Capitals for Puneet Thakkar at 5,000. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to the Kana Capitals, Puneet Thakkar for 5,000. Next on your screen, after Puneet Thakkar being sold to the Kana Capitals, is Vinay Patel. Vinay Patel, I'm looking for the first bid at Vinay Patel for 5,000. For 5,000. Anyone at 5? Anyone at 5,000? 5,000 for Vinay? Any bid? Yeah, Kana Capital at 5. 5 for Vinay Patel. 5. Anyone at 5? 5,000? 5,000 with the Capitals for Vinay Patel at 5. No one? A 3, a 2, and 1. Sold to the Capitals for 5,000. 5,000. Vinay Patel sold to the Kana Capitals for 5,000. Next on your screen is Raju Bharwad. On your screen is Raju Bharwad. Anyone for Raju Bharwad here? I don't see anyone bidding for this wonderful player. Is at 5,000. At 6 is Kana. At 6 is Kana. At 7 is Ananta. At 7 is Ananta. Anyone at 7? Ananta. 7 here. 7. 7. I see 8 Kamakshi. 8 Kamakshi. 8 is Kamakshi. 8 is Kamakshi. 9 is Capitals. 9 is the Kanha. 9 Kanha. 10 Ananta. 10 Ananta. Anyone at 10 for Ananta? 12 for Kamakshi. 12. 14 for Courtyard. 14 for Courtyard. Raju Bharwad at 14 for Courtyard. Anyone at 14 for Courtyard? 14 for Courtyard. Anyone at 16 for Capitals? 16 for Capitals. 16 for Capitals. 18 for Courtyard. 20 for Ananta. 20 and 22 for Courtyard. 22 for Courtyard. 22 for Courtyard. 22, 24 for Ananta. 24, 26 for Kamakshi. 26 for Kamakshi. 26, anyone here? 26 Kamakshi, Raju Bharwad. I don't see any bidders against 26. It's going to Kamakshi at 26. Raju Bharwad, Kamakshi, a 3, a 2, a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Raju Bharwad sold to Kamakshi for 26,000. Jignesh Pathak at 5,000. I'm looking for 5,000. Anyone at 5,000? 5,000? Survi, Jignesh Pathak at 5. Anyone? For Jignesh at 6, Ananta. At 6 as Ananta. Anyone at 6? We have 7 with Survi. 7 with Survi. 8 with Trisha. 8 with Trisha. Anyone? 8 with Trisha. 9 with Survi. 9 with Survi. 10 with Raj, 10 with Kana, 10 with Kana. Anyone with Kana Capitals at 10, 12, 14 Ananta, 14 is Ananta, 16 is Trisha, 16 is Trisha, 16 here, 16. We are looking for a bid at 16 for Trisha, 16 with Trisha. Anyone? 18 with Courtyard. Anyone? 18 with Courtyard. 20 with Ananta. 20 with Ananta. 20,000. 20,000. 22 with Trisha. 22 with Trisha. 24. 24 with the Gladiators. 24 with the Gladiators. 24 with the gladiators, 24 with courtyard, 26 with Ananta, 26 with Ananta. Anyone? 26 with Ananta, 28 with Sherwoods, 28 with Sherwoods, 28 with Sherwoods. Anyone at Jignesh for 28 with Sherwoods, 28 with Sherwoods, 28 with Sherwoods, 30 with Trisha, 30 with Trisha, 30 with Trisha. Anyone at 30 with Trisha for Jignesh? 30, 32, 32 with Sherwoods, 32 with Sherwoods, 32 with Sherwoods, 32 with Sherwoods. No one here at 34. Trisha with 34, 34, 34. Anyone at 34? 34 with Sherwoods, 34 with Sherwoods. Anyone? No one here? I am all set to sell a 3. Here comes newcomers. Titan at 36, 34. Was it 34 before? 36 here. 36 with Titans. 36 with Titans. Anyone at 36 with Jignesh Pathak? Here, Titans at 36. I don't see anyone touching their pedals anymore. 36 Titans all of a sudden going with Pathak. Jignesh at 38 with Trisha. At 38 with Trisha. 38, 40 with Titans. 40 with Titans. 40 with Titans. 40, anyone at 40 with Titans? 40 with Titans. Anyone? I don't see anyone. No one here. I am all set to hit the hammer at 42 with Trisha. 42 with Trisha. 42 with Trisha. Anyone? At 42 with Trisha. 42. No one here with Jignesh Pathak at 42. 42 with Trisha. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Trisha for 42,000. Jignesh Pathak sold to 42,000 with the Trisha Lions. Chirag Pawar. Anyone for Chirag Pawar? Chirag Pawar. No one for Chirag Pawar. I don't see anyone. Yes, Survi Tigers for Chirag Pawar. At 5. 35,000? 5, yeah, 5. 5 with Survi. Anyone? I don't see anyone going for Chirag Pawar more than 5. I am all set to hit the hammer at a 3, a 2, a 1. Chirag Pawar sold to Survi for 5,000. Ghanshyam Barwad. Anyone? आप बोली लगा सकते हैं, कितना ज़्यादा आप लगा सकते हैं? 20,000 बोलो तो 20,000 कर दें. चलो 5,000. Ananta 5,000. 5,000. Ananta. Anyone at 5? 6 here. 6 with Kesar. 6. 6, 6, 6. Ghanshyam at 6. Anyone? Ghanshyam at 6,000. Anyone at 6,000? We see 7 Ananta. 7 Ananta. Ghanshyam Barwad at 7 with Ananta. 7. 8 with Courtyard. 8 with Courtyard. 8 with Courtyard. 8 with Courtyard. Anyone at 8 with Courtyard? 9 with Kamakshi. 9 with Kamakshi. 10 with Courtyard. 10 with Courtyard. 10 with the Courtyard. Anyone at 10 with the Courtyard? 10 with the Courtyard. Anyone? I don't see anyone. 12,000 with Capitals. 12,000. 14,000 with Courtyard. 14,000. 14,000. 16,000 with Ananta. 18,000. 18,000 here. 18,000. 18,000 with Courtyard. 18,000. Anyone at 18,000? 18,000? 18,000? I don't see. I see 20 now. I see 22. I see 24. 24 with Courtyard. 24 with the Courtyard. Anyone at 24 with Courtyard? 24. 24,000. 26. 28. 26 with the Capitals. 26 with the Capitals. 26 with the Capitals. Anyone at 26? 28 with Kamakshi. 28 with Kamakshi. 28,000. 28,000 with Kamakshi. 28,000. 30,000 here. 30,000 with the Capitals. 30,000 with the Capitals. 30,000. 30,000 with the capitals. 30,000. 30,000. Titans with 32. Kamaxi with 34. 34. 34 with Kamaxi. 34,000 gentlemen. 34 with Kamaxi. Anyone at 34,000? I don't see anyone at 34. 36, yeah. 36. 36 with Ghanshyam Barwad with the capitals. 36. 36. Anyone at 36,000? I don't see at 38,000. I see Kamaxi at 38,000. 38,000. Anyone at 30? Anyone? I'm looking for a bit above 38. Anyone at 38? I don't see. I see 40,000 here. I see Titans at 40,000. 40,000. 40,000. Anyone at 40,000? 40,000? 42,000. 42,000. 42,000. 42,000. 44,000. 44 here. 44 here with the Titans. Ghanshyam Barwad, 44,000. Anyone at 44? I am seeing Titans with the 44. 46 here with Kamaxi. 46 with Kamaxi. 46 with Kamaxi. 46 with Kamaxi. Anyone at 46 with Kamaxi? I don't see anyone. A 3, a 2. I'm seeing 46. I'm seeing 48 now. A bit late, but 48. Anyways, capitals at 48. 48, Ghanshyam Barwad at 48 with capital. I am seeing Ghanshyam Barwad at 48 with the capital. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000 with the Kamaxi. 50,000. 50,000. 50,000. Ghanshyam Barwad, 52,000. 50,000. 52. 52 with capital. 52 with the capitals. 52. Anyone? 52? I don't see any bidders. 52 with the capitals. I am yet to see a bidder at 52. And this capital is here. 54. 54. 54,000. 54,000. 54. 54. Anyone at 54? I am looking at 56 with the capitals. 56,000. 56,000. 56,000 and 58,000. It comes here. 58,000 with Kamaxi. 58,000. 58,000. 58,000. Anyone? Kana? Anyone? Anyone? I don't see any bidder at 58,000. I am here with capitals now at 60,000. 60,000. 60,000. 62,000. 62,000. 62,000. Anyone at 62,000? 62,000. We are looking for a bid above 62,000. At the moment with Kamaxi, Ghanshyam Barwad is all set to be sold to Kamaxi at 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, not before I see capitals at 64. Can you be a bit more quicker? और थोड़ा जल्दी हो जाएंगे तो 66 here, 66 here, 66, 66 here, 66, 66. I am not seeing anything above 66, and it's all set for Kamaxi. Ghanshyam Barwad, I am setting him sold to the Kamaxi at 66,000. That's 68,000, 68,000, 68,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I am setting 68,000 for the capitals. Anyone here? No one at 68,000. No one here. I am setting him sold at a 3, a 2, a 1. 68,000. Ghanshyam Barwad. A wonderful player you just saw for getting sold at 68,000. Harsh Patel. Anyone for Harsh Patel? Let's be quick. Let's be fast here. Anyone at 5? Harsh Patel, 5. 5. Anyone? 5. Courtyard at 5. 5. Courtyard. 24,000. 24,000. 24,000. 24,000 for Harsh Patel. Anyone at 26? Anyone? No one? 24. 26 is Sherwood's. 26 is Sherwood's. 26 is Sherwood's. 26. 26. 28. 30. 30 is Harsh. 30 is Trisha. 30 is Trisha. Anyone at 30? 30. Anyone at 30? You are 30. 60,000. Trisha. 60,000. At Trisha at 60,000. That is the most so far. एक बार सबसे ऊपर आने वाला सबसे बड़ी बोली 60,000 की. 62,000. 62,000. 62,000. All of a sudden, this is hotting up now. 64,000. Harsh Patel, 64,000. 64,000 with Sherwood. 64,000. 64,000. 66,000. 66,000. Anyone at 66,000? With this 68,000. 68,000. 70,000. 70,000 with Kesar Madhuvan. 70,000. Anyone here at 70,000 for Harsh Patel? 70,000. 72,000. 72,000. 72,000. 72,000. 74,000. 74,000. Anyone at 74,000? Harsh Patel, 74,000. 74,000. 74,000. 74,000. 74,000. 74,000 with Kesar. 74, 76, 78, yeah, 78 here with Kesar. 78, 78, 78 here, 78, 78. Anyone? 80,000, 80, 82 here, 82. Harsh Patel, 82. Kesar Madhuvan, 82, 82, 82, 82,000. Kesar Madhuvan. I am having the hammer in my hand in favor of Kesar Madhuvan. 82,000. Not before I see 84. 84,000. 84,000. 84,000. 86,000. 86,000. 86,000. 86,000. 86,000 for Kesar. Anyone here? I don't see anyone in favor of Harsh Patel at 88. 88 at Sherwoods. 88 Sherwoods. 88,000. 88,000. Anyone at 88,000? 88,000? 88,000? Yes, I'll give you the time to discuss it. At 88,000, Sherwoods is having it at 88,000. So can you be quick? Yes, 90,000. 90,000. Harsh Patel at 90,000. Harsh Patel with Kesar Madhuvans at 90,000. I don't see anyone at 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Kesar Madhuvans, 90,000. That was wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. That was super bidding. And we have on the screen is Deep Bharat Majmundar. Deep, anyone for Deep? Anyone for Deep? No one? I don't see any bidders at Deep. Anyone? I don't see any bidders. No one? Let's declare him. Oh yeah, Arya is here. 5,000, 5,000, 6,000, Kamakshi. 6,000 here, 6,000, 6,000. Anyone at 6,000, 7,000, Arya. 7,000. At 7 is Arya. Anyone at 7, 8, Kamakshi, 8. 8 is here, 9 is here, 9. Anyone at 9, 9. Anyone at 9, 10, sir. Thank you very much. 10, 10 is here. 12 is Ananta. 14 is Arya. 14 is Arya. 14 is Arya for Deep at 14, Arya. I saw Kamakshi at 14, at 16, at 18 is Ananta. 18 is Ananta. 18 is Ananta. 20 here and 22 is Kamakshi. 22 is Kamakshi. 22 is Kamakshi. 22. 24. 24 is Arya. 26. Can you? 24 is Arya. 24 is Arya. 24. 24. Ananta is out. 24 is Arya. Anyone? I don't see any bidders interested for Deep anymore. A 3, a 2. Not before. Sherwood comes in 26. 26 at Sherwoods. 26. 26. 26. 26. Anyone at 26? 26. 28 is Kamakshi. 28 is Kamakshi. 28 is Kamakshi. 28 is Kamakshi. Anyone at 28? 20. 28 is Kamakshi. 28 is Kamakshi. Anyone at 28? Sorry, 30 is Arya. 30 is Arya. 30 is Arya. 30 is Arya. Anyone at 30? No one? I don't see anyone interested anymore in Arya at 32 with Kamakshi. 32. 32. 32. I am set to hit the hammer at a 3, a 2, a 1 in favor of Deep Bharat in Kamakshi's favor. Sold to Kamakshi, Deep Majmudar at 32,000. On your screen, we have Avinash Patel. Avinash, anyone for Avinash? We're looking for, yes, Courtyard with Avinash at 5. 5, anyone at 5? 5, looking for 5 with Courtyard. 6 with Arya, 6 with Arya, 6 with Arya, 6. Anyone at 6 with Arya? 6 with Arya, anyone? 7 with Courtyard, 7 with Courtyard. Avinash, 7 Courtyard. Anyone? 8 with Arya, 8 with Arya, 8 with Arya. Anyone? 9 with the Courtyard, 9, 10 with the Arya, 10 with Arya. And now we see 12 with Courtyard, 12 with Courtyard. Anyone? 12, 14 here, 14 with Arya, 16 is Courtyard, 16, we see 18 here, 20 here, 20 here. We see 20 with the Courtyard. Anyone here? I don't see anyone interested. 20, 20 with Avinash at Courtyard. I don't see anyone moving further with 20, a 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to the Courtyard for 20,000 is Avinash Patel. 20,000. Patik Patel. Anyone for Patik at 5? Koi hai? Patik, anyone at 5 with Patik Patel? I don't see anyone on their hands on the pedal. No one here? At 5, Ananta. Ananta is at 5 with Patik. Ananta is at 5 with Patik. No one? I don't see anyone. Anyone with 5? I don't see anyone apart from Ananta interested in Patik anymore. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Ananta at 5,000. We have Anant Patel on the screen. Anant Patel. Anyone for Anant here? Anyone for Anant? Anant Patel. I'm looking for the first bid at Anant Patel. Anyone? I don't see anyone interested in Anant. I am, all right, Arya as 5. Arya at 5. Arya at 5. Arya at 5. Arya at 5. Anyone? Arya at 5. Anyone at Anant Patel? Anant Patel? Anant Patel, anyone? Sorry. Anyone? Arya with 5,000. Yes, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000 with Sherwoods. Anant, anyone with 6,000? 6,000? Sherwoods? 6,000. Anyone here? I don't see anyone. I see 7 with Arya. I see 7 with Arya. 7 with Arya. Anyone? Anant, 7,000. I don't see any bidders going for Anant at 7,000 with Arya. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of Arya. A 3, a 2, a 1. Sold to Arya at 7,000. On your screen now is Brijesh Patel. Anyone for Brijesh here? Ananta, are you done? All right, we are looking for a bid for Brijesh Patel. Anyone at Brijesh? No one? No one? I don't see any. मयंक जो अनसोल्ड प्लेयर्स है उसकी स्ट्रैटेजी आपके पास आर यू रेडी विद द अनसोल्ड प्लेयर्स मतलब जब आएंगे दे विल कम ऑन द स्क्रीन ऑल टुगेदर और वन बाय वन Anyone for Brijesh? I don't see anyone. I will declare him as unsold. Next on the screen is going to be Ankit Brahmbhatt. Anyone for Ankit? Anyone? Let's go quick. 5. Anyone? Ankit? Anyone? I don't see anyone for Ankit. Looking for Ankit. I don't see anyone interested. No one knows him as a good cricketer. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare him as unsold. Let's have another one on the screen. Darshit Thakkar. Anyone for Darshit? Looking for anyone? I don't see anyone with Darshit. No one here. Kanha with 5. Anyone for Darshit Thakkar at 5 with Kanha? I don't see anyone with Darshit. At the moment with capital, I declare him sold to the Kanha for 5,000. Darshit Thakkar. सर आपने ही उठाया ना We have Ronak Shah. Anyone for Ronak? Yeah. 5. For Ronak Shah, 5. 6, yeah. Anyone? 6. Ronak Shah, 6 with the Titans. 6, yeah. 6. Anyone? I don't see anyone for Ronak Shah at 6,000. We don't see any bidders anymore from Titans at 6,000. Ronak Shah, 6,000, 3, 2, 1. Sold to the Titans for 6,000. Lunch is ready. अगर कोई बाहर जाकर खाना चाहता है, अगर अपने टीम के साथ या you can always go. All right, thank you. On your screen is Kaushal Prajapati. Anyone for Kaushal Prajapati? Kaushal Prajapati. We're looking for a bid for Kaushal. No one? Kaushal Prajapati. I don't see anyone bidding for Kaushal. I am all set to hit the hammer to declare him unsold. Bhavish Patel. Anyone for Bhavish at 5? Looking for Bhavish. Looking for a player named Bhavish. Anyone for Bhavish? 5,000. All right, 5,000 with Sherwoods. 5,000 with Sherwoods. 5,000. 5,000. Sherwoods, 5,000. I'm all set to hit the hammer. No one showing any more further interest. 5,000. Bhavish Patel sold to Sherwoods for 5,000. Hemant Patel. All right, Hemant Patel. We have Hemant here, and he's also in that hall. Let's see how he does with this. Anyone for Hemant? Anyone? We're looking for the first bid at 5,000. Yeah, Sherwoods here. Sherwoods at Hemant. Anyone? 6,000. 6 with Titans. 6 here. 6. Anyone? At 6. 6, 7 here. 7 with Sherwood. 8 with Kamakshi. 9 with Capitals. 9 with the Capitals. 9, 10 here. 10 with the Titans. 10 with the Titans. Anyone at 10 with the Titans? 10. Anyone at 10? Hemant at 10 with the Titans. No one? I don't see anyone. It's yours at 10. He's yours at 11. 12 with the Capital. Sorry, that was 12 for Sherwoods and 14 for Capital. 16 for Kesar. 16 for Kesar. 30,000. 30,000 here. Titans coming up with 30,000. 30,000. Anyone with 30,000? 32,000. 32,000. 32,000. 32,000. 32. Anyone at 32? 32. 34. 34 here. 34. 34,000. 34. Anyone at 34,000 with the Titans? Titans, we have 36 here. 36. We have 38 here. 38. 38 with the Titans. 38 with the Titans. Anyone here? I don't see any more bidding coming up at 38. No one? At 40,000. 40,000. 40,000 is Hemant Patel at 40,000. 42,000. 42 here. 42 with the Titans. 44. 44. 44. 44 with the Sherwoods. 44. 46 here. 46. 46 with the Titans. 46 here. 46,000. 46,000. Anyone? 48 here. 48 with Sherwoods. 50 with the Titans. 50 with the Titans. 50 with the Madhuvan Titans at with Hemant Patel at 52 with the Sherwoods. 52. 52. 52. Anyone here? 54 Titans with 54. 54. 54. We are waiting for a bid at 54 with the Titans. 54. Anyone? I don't see. I see 56. 56 here. 56. 58 with the Titans. 58 with the Titans. 58. 58. 60. 60 with Sherwoods. 60 with the Sherwoods. Anyone at 60? 60 with the Sherwoods. I don't see anyone interested anymore in Hemant at 60,000 with the Sherwoods. No one. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Sherwoods at Hemant Patel at a 3, at a 2, at a 1 count. Ladies and gentlemen, Hemant Patel sold for Sherwoods at 60,000. Bhaumik Patel. Anyone for Bhaumik? Anyone for Bhaumik here? We will finish very soon. Bhaumik. Anyone for Bhaumik? Anyone? Courtyard at Bhaumik for 5. Anyone? Anyone for Bhaumik? Don't see anyone going for Bhaumik. At 5,000, I'm all set to hit a hammer in favor of Courtyard. For Bhaumik, I don't see anyone. A 3, a 2, a 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Bhaumik sold to the Courtyard for 5,000. We're waiting for Dilip Mojidara. Anyone for Dilip? Yeah, there you are. Sherwoods going for 5 for Dilip. Anyone? Anyone looking for a bid above 5? No one here. I don't see anyone. I see 6 here. I see 7 here. I see 8 here. 8 here. Kana? 8 with the 9. 9 with Kanha. 9 with Kanha. Anyone? At 9 with Kanha. 10 with Kamakshi. 10 with Kamakshi. Anyone at 10 with Kamakshi? Anyone at 10 with Kamakshi? I am waiting for a bid at 10. I get the 12. I get 12 here with Kana Capitals. 12,000. 12,000. Capital with 12,000. Anyone at 12,000? Looking for 12,000. 14 and 16 with Kamakshi. 14 and 16 with Kamakshi. 16 with Kamakshi. Anyone? Dilip, 16 with Kamakshi. Anyone? I don't see anyone interested. Going? Yes. 18 with Capitals. Kana Capitals, 18 now. 18 with Kana Capitals. 18 here. 18. 18,000 with the Capitals. 20,000 with Kamakshi. 20,000 with the Kamakshi. 20,000. 20,000 with Kamakshi. Anyone at 20? I don't see anyone at Dilip for 22 with Capitals. 22 with the Capitals. Anyone? 24 with Sherwoods. 24 with the Sherwoods. 24. 24. 26 with Kamakshi. 26 with Kamakshi. 26 with Kamakshi. Anyone at 26? 26 over here. 26 with Kamakshi. No buyers. Then 26. Sherwoods at 28. Sherwoods at 28. Anyone at Sherwoods for 28? 30 with Kamakshi. 30 with Kamakshi. Anyone at 30,000 for Kamakshi? 30,000. 30,000. 30,000. A 3. 30,000. A 2. Sherwoods at 32,000. 32,000. 32,000. 34 with Kamakshi. 34. 34 with Kamakshi. Anyone? 34 with Kamakshi. 34. I don't see anyone. 34. 34. 34. 34 a 3. 34 a 2. Ladies and gentlemen, 34 a 1. Sold to Kamakshi for 34,000. 34,000. Right from the wedding, Anup Patel. Anyone for Anup? Anyone for Anup here? No one for Anup? Yeah, we have Titans for Anup at 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. Anyone? No one for Anup? Just 5,000 here with the Titans. No one interested. I am all set to hit the hammer in favor of the Titans for 5,000. Anup sold for Titans for 5,000. On your screen, next player after Anup was sold for 5,000 to the Titans. Ronak Mehta. Anyone for Ronak Mehta? You're waiting for 5,000, sir? 5,000? 5,000. 10,000. We're having 10,000 here with Ronak Mehta at 10,000. Anyone? Ronak Mehta? 30? 30? At the moment with Courtyard for 10,000. 12,000 with Survi. 12,000 with Survi. 12,000. Ronak Mehta. 12,000 with Survi. 14,000 with Sherwoods. 14,000. 14,000. Anyone at 16,000. 16,000 with Trisha. 16,000. 16,000 with Trisha. 16,000. Ronak Mehta. 16,000. Trisha. No one here. 18,000 with Sherwoods. 18,000 with Sherwoods. 18,000. 18,000 with the Sherwoods. Anyone? 18,000, 20,000, Trisha. 20, 22, 22 here, 22 here, 22 with Sherwoods. 22. No one? I don't see anyone at 22 with the Sherwoods. I am all set before 24 with Trisha. 24. 24 with Trisha. 24,000 with Trisha. 24. I don't see anyone. 24 a 3. 24 26. 26. 26 with Ronak. Sherwoods 26. Anyone? 26. 26, yeah. 26, 28 with Trisha. 28 with Trisha. 28 with Trisha. Anyone? 28. 28. 28. 30 with Sherwoods. 30 with Sherwoods. 30 with Sherwood. 32 with Trisha. 32 with Trisha. 32 with Trisha. Anyone? Ronak Mehta. 32 with Trisha. Anyone? The Trisha Lions. 32. 3. 32 a 2. 32 a 1. I don't see anyone and I am setting it sold for the Trisha Lions. Ronak Mehta sold to Trisha Lions for 32,000. Hey Murana is on your screen with 5,000. Anyone for Hey Murana? Yes, 5,000. Anyone? 5,000? Anyone? 5,000? 5? No one? No one for Hey Murana at 5? I don't see anyone bidding at 5. I don't see anyone bidding at 5,000. No one at 5. Sherwoods 5. Hey Murana sold to the Sherwoods for 5,000. 5,000. Hemrana sold to the Sherwoods. On your screen, the next player, ladies and gentlemen, Kuntal Manwar. Kuntal Manwar. Anyone for Kuntal? Kuntal. Oh yeah, Titans at Kuntal at 5. 5, 6 here. 6. Anyone? 30,000 here. 30,000. 30,000, 32, 32 with Courtyard, 34, 34 with Trisha, 34 with Trisha, 34, 36, 36 with Arya, 36 with Arya, 38 with Titans, 38 with Titans, 38 with Titans. Kuntal Manwar, hotting up here, 38, 38, 38. Yours is 38, sir. 38 is yours. Sorry? Trisha can't bid, yeah. 38,000 is with 38,000 with Titans. 38,000 with Titans. I have been told that Trisha can't bid here. 38,000. Anyone? 38,000? I don't see anyone going for Kuntal Manwar. 38,000. 3. 38,000. A 2. 38,000 a 1. Sold to the Madhuvan Titans for 38,000. Kuntal Manwar. 38,000. Madhuban Titans. You don't have his picture. Hemang Patel. Unable to show him your picture, his picture. Raja. Anyone for Raja? There you are. 5. 20,000 for Raja here. 20,000. 22. 22 here. 22. 22. 22. Anyone? 22. रौनक थोड़ा कंट्रोल में ले लेना. अब थोड़ा खराब होगा सिचुएशन, तो थोड़ा जो ज्ञानी होगा उसके साथ थोड़ा कंट्रोल में ले लेना. अब खराब होने लगेगा सिचुएशन, तो आप जाके दबा देना उनको.
છે એ પ્રૂવ હજુ એક ગ્રુપમાં એ નહીં આવે તો આના
on the screen, anyone at 5,000? I think 20,000 here. 20,000 for Himang. Anyone at 20,000? 20, 22, 30,000 here. 30,000? 39? 40, 40 or 38. 38,000 with Arya. 40,000. 40,000. 2 plus, yeah, 40,000 with Sherwoods. Anyone at 40,000? For Raja at 40,000. 40,000. Anyone at 40,000? Let's see who picks up this big player. 40,000. Anyone who is going for this big fish? 40,000. No one there? Sherwoods. Ladies and gentlemen, Himang Patel Urf Raja sold to Sherwood for 40,000. You all know कुशल पटेल जो शायद टूर्नामेंट में नहीं है तो वो बाहर है. Unsold. We'll look for the unsold player. The next one. Anyone who wants Kinjal Mehta? Anyone? Anyone who wants Kinjal Mehta? This is the last chance for you to take him. ये आखिरी बारी है आपके पास. This is the last chance for Kinjal Mehta. 13 players. 13 players is minimum what is required. Okay, so next please. Next please. Yeah, he's unsold once again. Anyone for Soeb Golawala? Soeb Golawala, जो Soeb भाई को जानते हो वो Soeb. Anyone? No one for Soeb Golawala. No one. And once more, he is unsold. ये वापस स्क्रीन पे नहीं आने वाले हैं. So, Purvi Shah, anyone जिसके 13 प्लेयर नहीं हुए हैं, those who have not finished the 13 players, anyone who wants to buy Purvi Shah? Purvi Shah, no one for Purvi Shah? No one, anyone? Okay, next please. Next please. Next please. We have, he is also not there. Akash Brahmbhatt, anyone? Yeah, Kamakshi 5,000. Anyone? Akash 6,000 here. 6 here with Arya. 6 with Arya. Anyone? I saw Sherwood at 7. I saw Kamakshi at 8. I am seeing 9 at Kana. 10 with Kamakshi. 12 with here. 12 with Arya. 12 with Arya. 12 with Arya. If you can just sit down, thoda aur, we'll finish it up fast. 12,000 with Arya. 12,000. Anyone? 12,000? Akash Brahmbhatt. 12,000 with Arya. I don't see anyone. I am all set to hit the hammer at 14,000 for capital. 16 here. 16 with Arya. 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 3, 2, 1. Sold to Arya for 16. Sir, thoda jaldi karna, please. I'll take this one at 18,000, but thoda jaldi karna. Because they are doing it very quickly. 18,000 to capital. 18,000 to capital. Kana capital. 18,000 to the Kana capital. Anyone? No. इसके पहले. है ना? 18,000 इसके पहले जो थे. Akash Brahmbhatt 18,000 with Arya. Are you interested, sir? 20,000 here. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. आपका 16 था सर, उसके बाद 18 हुआ यहाँ पे. थोड़ा लेट किया था. सॉरी सर. नॉट कोर्टयार्ड, काना. 18, 20, 22. Yours was 20, that is 22. 24. 24 here. 24 with Arya. Akash Brahmbhatt, 24. The one who was unsold is going for 24. Anyone here? 24 with Arya. So, are you there? No way. 24. Sold to Arya for 24. Anyone for Shaurya? It's not playing. Karthik Patel, anyone for him? Those who know Karthik? No one, no one. I don't see anyone for Karthik. I don't see, still again unsold. This is the last time you are seeing him. आप उनको आखिरी बार देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे आज. Next, please. Oh, Kamaksi for Karthik. All right, 5,000. Anyone? No one there? Karthik Patel sold to Kamaksi for 5,000. Anyone for Naimish Amin? Anyone for Naimish Amin? No one? I'm not looking at anyone here. Unsold. Again unsold. One more player on the screen is Alkesh Gandhi. Anyone for Alkesh? No one here for Alkesh? No. No one. No one. Unsold. Gaurav Parikh. Anyone for Gaurav Parikh? Next is Kiran Patel. Anyone? 10,000, 12,000 with Sherwoods. 10,000, sir? All right, 10,000 with Viral and Courtyard at 12. 12,000. 12,000 with the Kanha. 12,000. 12,000. 12,000. Kiran Patel, 12,000 with the Capitals. I don't see any bidders going for more than 12,000 for Kiran Patel. Sold to the Kana Capital for 13 नहीं होगा सर, 14 होगा. That you can sit, आप लोग उनसे वो कर लेना. 12,000 with the Capitals. Sold to the Capitals for 12,000. Anyone for Dharmesh Patel? No one? No one for Dharmesh. I don't see anyone bidding for Dharmesh. Not a single pedal is up. Unsold. Tilwa. Anyone for Tilwa? Anyone for Tilwa? We had a Tilwa earlier, and now this. Anyone? I don't see anyone. Koi bhi nahi hai. No one in for Tilwa. No one? No. Unsold? Next, please. Brijesh Patel. Anyone to make their 13 with Brijesh Patel? Anyone with Brijesh Patel? Anyone with Brijesh Patel? Yeah. Looking for the first bid? Yeah, we have 5 here. Anyone for 6 here, 7 here? 10 with Courtyard, 10 with Courtyard, 12 here, 12 with Survi. I don't see anyone going above 12. Brijesh Patel, I'm all setting it up for the Survi for 12,000. सर मैंने आप पे देखा वहां पे मैंने 2 बार देखा मैंने 2 बार आपको देखा तब सॉरी Ankit, anyone for Ankit? 10,000, yeah, 10,000 with courtyard. Ankit Jayesh Brambad, 10,000 with courtyard. Anyone? I am not seeing anyone interested anymore. 10,000 with courtyard. No one? Sold to courtyard for 10,000. That finishes there. 13 players, it seems. Last one. The last player of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Kaushal Prajapati. Wonderful. All right. 5 here with Kesar Madhuvan. Anyone for Kaushal? For yes, Kesar Madhuvan. I don't see anyone more than 5,000 for Kaushal Prajapati. Setting him sold for Kesar Madhuvan for 5,000. 5,000. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your cooperation, and we all see you with the best of your teams from the. जो आप लोग also want to thank the title sponsor PTSI. Also this time agar aap we have die caps coming in, Amit and Sumit Bhatnagar along with Vedant Bhatnagar. Co-sponsor as always Satsafe Insol, Rajan Patel, and second co-sponsor is Maruti RMC. We thank all the sponsors for supporting in this wonderful 6-day tournament. करवा देना ना सर उधर लिखो नहीं किए हैं अगर उनके प्लेयर कोई इंजर होता है तो आपको बाद में प्लेयर नहीं मिलेंगे यू विल नॉट गेट अ 13th प्लेयर लेटर ऑन तो जिसको भी प्लेयर लेने हैं वो यहां से ले लें अगर कोई इंजर हुआ तो आपको प्लेयर मिलेंगे नहीं शुरुआत में मैं बोलने वाला था तो तभी कुछ अड़चन आ गया था पता नहीं कुछ तो ये बोला ये नहीं बोला We also thank the signage partner by Herschel and our hospitality partner. What a wonderful hall. The Lakshmi Narayan Resorts. Thank you, Mr. Kamlesh Thakkar. Our branding partner is Meraki. Our housekeeping partner, Mr. Clean.